Yes, I bring greetings to Biafrans. Anywhere you are watching us from, seeing us from, or viewing us from, I greet you in the name of Chukwu Okike. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being part of this program this hour, this day, this morning. We move, you know, we dey move the way it dey be. We owe nobody nothing but to demand and continuously demand for our freedom finish. We don't owe anything to anybody. Rather, everybody in the world is owing us our freedom because when you don't want to talk the truth, you dey owe to the truth. So we must continue to fight against anything standing against our freedom until we achieve our freedom. We are not going to stop at any point. Mm-mm. Because what we're doing have no stopping point. So this morning, Nigeria is busy. You see, when I tell us some things that we don't believe, we na prophets of God Almighty. We dey preach the gospel of truth. We know they preach lie. Mm-mm. As e be, na so we dey bring am. Now, I greet you, Ngozi. Alozie, I greet you. First two Sago, I greet you. Every other person that is just joining me now, I greet you from the comment section, from viewers anywhere. Greetings, special greetings to you. They were good morning, where they now good afternoon it be. Or anywhere you there, if it is morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you there. What is sister? What is sister? They look for you. They look for you. Mm, I greet you, KK Victor. They will. Mm, Wetin be lie? Which one you want be lie? Na Funani be Taquia be lie. I been they seize your private jet, Nigeria president private jet, Nigeria presidential jet. Three of them will not be one. Well, e be like say I no put am well. Na three e be. Where the news dey, make I bring the news forward. You see, when people no know wetin dey happen, they no go understand am. Nigeria na lie e be, a country based on lies, deceiving people, and they continue to deceive people. I don't know where that news dey again. Where I keep that news? Somebody gave me the news or I found it. I think it's three presidential jets that they seized, not even one. Hmm? Na Nigeria presidential plane now. Now nine be their jets. They seized them, three of them. So how many be? Not three be, I believe. Not three be. So anyway, we are not going to dwell on that. We are going to talk about the rumor Simon Ekpa is to be repatriated to Nigeria. You see Nigerians gloating, rejoicing, happy, celebrating. Simon is coming to Nigeria. They are going to murder him. They say they want him. Nigeria no get solution. Another thing, Funani man come out come dey talk say say before they enter community, they go settle your paramount Funani chiefs. I never see this kind of thing before. And then you now see the reason why Funanis are sponsoring what do you call it, flag, Russian flag. You now see that they have lost everything and they now know say they don't lose. They don't lose. I don't know where I saw that news yesterday. It's actually three presidential jet. I don't know why I know. I don't know where I keep them. But I still get the news. Notice I know I get the news. Even Nigerian news will carry them. Nigerian news will carry them. So no be say na this. I want where it did the number na three I see. Three. Three of them, I believe. Na three of them. Three of them. Abi? The Nigeria presidential jet is seized as Ogono. Well, important. The important thing is that their flight was their private jet was seized. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's continue our news without wasting too much time. Let's go straight to what we come to do. We are busy people. We don't get time to look. We go dey open them, tear them into pieces here. We go tear them, we go scatter them every corner. We go tear them, we go scatter them. So I greet all of us again. I want us to remember that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu still there for we are in this since 2021. And I want us to remember that he never. Okay, Evan Akina 3 you see Abi you are asking me. It is 3. Yes. And at the news, I saw the news where it was said that 3 of them were seized. But Nigeria no gree, Nigerian news where I don't know where I see that news. I saw it, I stored it, I sent it, I saved it somewhere, but where I saved it now I cannot remember. But don't worry, all of us knows it's straight. It's straight anyway. I was saying something before. Anyway, I've forgotten. But we continue to move. So, first of all, I would like us to jump or dive into our Prime Minister's Mazi Simon Ekpa's Twitter handle this morning to see his updates. Quickly, we're going to see his update this morning, and then from there we'll move on. Before we go to Finland, Nigeria, deporting Simon, repatriating Simon, so on and so forth and forth and forth. They go front, they go back. You see, when people are confused, they can go to any length to get anything to give you. When people don't have any news to give you, they will always give you trash. Believe me, trash. Nothing but trash. In the morning, trash. In the evening, trash. In the afternoon, everything about them, trash. 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 They can never stay, they can never bring anything positive. In Nigeria also, police are involved in kidnapping. I don't know, I think I have shown us that video where police were involved in kidnapping in our land though. In Biafra land, I think I showed us the video. Am I right? Or I didn't? Hold on, if I not show us that one, we go still see them. They are involved in kidnapping. You see, you go to ask, why e be say na police go catch police wey dey involved in kidnapping. Na when chill no chill, maybe the agreement no enter again, because there is no how police go dey go sign gun. One police go sign up to 3 guns take go operation. Police officers no know. You get as e be now. For one police officer to sign more than 3 guns for him to go an operation with his gang. The police in command no know. How you go tell me how one police go sign more than 3 guns, more than 4 guns? And they say they don't know. So now when show don't cast, when the deal no waka as they want, when they no gree settle each other, they go come bust themselves. They go come open their bum. Now everything go dey smell. E go dey smell. We no get time. We go continue. We go continue quickly. Like I said, we are going to see what our Prime Minister said about Finland. Just to see what he said, and then we move on, because we know. Okay, wait. Even as I see that one, presidential justices, no, like Chinese. I see French government something now. Where I say, make una no verse for me, because it dey sweet me when I see good news. This is a very good news, oh. Many people don't know that this is a good news. Very good news. I don't see where they write three. Even a Punch newspaper talk I'm saying a 3 self, no be me. Three Nigeria private jet would they they talk another thing. Make I write them. I forget saying a 3. I don't see them. I know say I I saved the news somewhere, but where I save them? Nigeria presidential, 3 Nigeria presidential jets. 3 of them. 3. 3 Nigeria presidential 3 of Nigeria presidential about them. One dumb pass. Don't worry. Now 3B. I don't put 3 there. So quickly, let us go into our Prime Minister's handle and see. He said the independence of Israel started with a man called Theodore Herzl. Theodore Herzl. He single-handedly started the independence of Jewish state. He even found a settlement for the Jewish people in present-day Uganda. How many of the Nigerian criminals and the internet fraudsters are aware? Are aware of this? Okay, I thought we had more. We continue. Number 2, he said, the declaration of the independence of Finland recorded 188 votes. Sorry. No verse. No verse, my people. So, like I was saying, the declaration of the independence of Finland recorded 100 votes against 88 votes. 100 people voted yes, they want freedom. There is freedom. There is a voice now, I believe. By the grace of Chukwu Kikabiama, the voice is back. They won't take my voice. They no go fit now. God for that. They no fit. Who born them? Onyeka said, who born them? Oh, yeah, got the mother, but he's too fanatic about Biafra. I love that. Okay, so in Finland, our prime minister, this is Sando. That's why every day good to make it the pass there. Although not be today important, now yesterday I think. Even if not today, it doesn't matter. But important thing, go through his profile, go through his handle, and get updated. So our prime minister said the declaration of the independence of Finland recorded 100 against 88 vote. 88 people voted that they don't want freedom. 100 people voted they want freedom. So total of 188. Now, have you imagined how many people were the people of Finland then? Were they not up to 1,000 people? Were they not up to 1 million people? But only less than 200 decide to vote. And out of those less than 200, 88 decide to vote. We love where we are suffering as slaves, where our right has been removed, everything, bye. That is why I'm telling us, as we are today trying to liberate ourselves, when you see people telling you, no, we are comfortable in Nigeria. Nigeria is a beautiful country, like you see Kenneth Okonkwo telling you, Nigeria is the best country in the world. I love it. Fulani people are his masters. He loved them. You don't blame him. If you don't have opposition, you will not speed up. If somebody know they pursue you, you no go run. Now, when you get competitor, when you get people fighting against what you are doing, that is when you will be mean and serious, knowing that if you don't fight, that people fighting against you are going to destroy what you are doing. When you know that as you are building, people are destroying it, is when you will build and guard at the same time. Bible said that the children of Israel were building the city of Jerusalem with their swords, and as they were building, they were fighting the same time, guarding the same time, and that is the point where we are now. So people must be against you. Even Jesus said it. When nobody is against you, boy, go and check what you are doing. What you are doing is rubbish. If what you are doing is rubbish, nobody get your time now. Everybody go see, that one, but when you are doing what is the real cocoa, the real cocoa I am talking about, as Simon Ekpa is doing the real cocoa today. You see everybody, every Simon, you see he was on Twitter 2 days ago. One inflave will come back to Nigeria. I will give you every support, as if he exists. You know, people cannot stop amusing me that when Simon comes to Nigeria, he will then give him every support as if he has been existing. You see, people don't even know that they are not existing. Honestly, it's so funny that they don't know, say they know they exist. Anybody that is not fighting for her freedom now, you know they exist, because nobody knows say you there. You are just there as nothing. You or no you, freedom is sacrosanct, must. And we are getting it. We are going there. We are entering there. So quickly, the declaration of the independence of Finland recorded 100 people voted yes against the 88 people that voted no. Those voted yes were 100 people. Those who voted no were 88 people. The difference was just 12 people. Today, Finland is one of the world power. You get the point? If you don't get it, you lose it. Today, Finland is one of the world power. But today in Finland, do you know that those people that voted yes and those between those that voted no, we don't want Finland, do you know that their family will be facing the shame today? Because there is a place the children or the generation of those that voted no will come to, and they were this one. Nine papa vote to say we no want freedom that time. Oh, nine grandpa, great grandpapa, them not they vote. I'm telling the truth. And maybe because of that, he will be denied some benefits. He will be denied some rights. Why I'm saying this is because in Nigeria today, if you don't have people fighting against your freedom coming, that means your freedom is not true. Your freedom. Do you see anybody fighting against what Owazurike is doing today? I am asking you a question. Owazurike claim he is fighting for Biafra to come. Do you see or do you have anybody fighting against Owazurike? No. Do you have anybody fighting against Chinas Aworo and Co? No. Who are they fighting against? Simon Ekpa and his people following him. That is why you should know and understand that the only person willingly, legitimately, truthfully fighting to restore peace in Biafra land is only but Simon Ekpa. Now, ask yourself, are you among the 88 Biafrans or among the 100 Biafrans? Or are you going to be one of the 12 that will make the difference? Very simple. You ask yourself where you belong. Where you belong. Una see this Simon Ekpa in past Nelson Mandela. No be cap, my lord, you come prepare. But that is just the simple truth. Who don't understand, we never understand. Let us listen. You know, people are saying, Ojukwu fight, Ojukwu that. Why did Ojukwu fight? You know, many people today that are telling you this, that are not telling you that your people are being murdered in number. They are not telling you why your people are being murdered, but they are telling you why you should not fight. Don't fight, because when you fight, they are coming to murder our people. When you do this, they will come and do that. When you do that, who told you now? If you do not, because Simon is fighting against Biafran people, because Simon is fighting against army, that is why they are fighting against us. That is why they are burning our houses. That is why they are. Who told you? Who told you? Before Simon was born, even all of us today, most like 90% of the people demanding for freedom and those not demanding for freedom, before we were all born, they have started murdering our people. As at 1930s, 1830, 1820, I don't know if anybody is alive now that were born then, 1820, 1830, 1930, 35. They have started murdering our people in numbers. They murder us for no reason in numbers. You say no. You say no volume again, no sound. Are you sure? Say no sound. Say no sound. Oh. I'm coming. Let me show. Somebody said no sound. Valentine Jamike said no sound. How? Why? They don't come here. They don't come here. Hmm? They don't come here. Hmm? But I can hear myself. I can hear myself. But I can hear myself. I can hear myself. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. My people, we continue. My okay. There is sound. Okay. Thank you. Um. As I was saying, in Nigeria, hold on. Let us start with our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Let us just that would be a good place to start. Why are they telling you they want Simon Ekpa today, tomorrow, now? They want him, and they have tried everything they could. They no fit get Simon. They have done everything they could. They could not get Simon Ekpa. And then all they could do today is to fabricate lies and they give you fake information. And when they bring out this their fake information, you see the gullible coming to dance and celebrate. Hey! Hey, they are killing Simon. They are bringing. Who told you? Who told you? You know, Nigeria remains a place where the journalists or their journalism remain junk, and the junk, always junk. They never give you the news. They will always give you propagandas. They will Nigeria. Listen, it's only in Nigeria I see say journalists in a propaganda. This is the same Simon Ekpa with the same Finnish foreign minister. They claim that he's taking him to court, suing him to repatriate him to Nigeria. This is the same Simon Ekpa. You get the message? So when these people come to, I don't want to talk about this. Yesterday, I saw this, even some people, about three people sent me the video. Hey, look, I'm worried. I said, no, you don't need to be worried. All these are propaganda. Let them take him to court. And he said, which court? But I want to ask a question. If anybody would want to go to court, what will you present to the court? That is the reason why you want Simon Ekpa to be prosecuted. What are you prosecuting him for? That he, yeah, okay, Nigeria will go to Finland. Yeah, Simon is killing our army. Simon is killing our terrorist police and army. How is Simon killing them? Because all these are the questions you have to answer. They will ask you, why is Simon, how is Simon? Give us reasons. Explain, because you have to explain. So, what will Musa, as the chief defense of Nigeria, tell them? What will the Nigerian foreign minister tell them? What will Abaribe? Abaribe told you that he has gone to the level of meeting Finnish ambassadors, meeting UN, meeting AU, meeting you, whatever he need to meet. EU inclusively. They gave him no response. That means you are you are not existing. That's what they have told him. Go and sort your problem. So when you see them publishing things like this, it's just what I call distraction. It's to make you feel. It's just to make you feel bad. It's just to make you feel, make you cry. Hey, they're going to take Simon. No, when they take Simon, we are gone. That they cannot touch Simon because Simon himself is untouchable. Simon himself, the one who die. Simon himself, the criminal. Simon himself, Onyoshi, Simon himself, Ekperima, Simon himself, the stone that the builders, not only that the builders rejected, the builders threw it away into dungeon, is today the chief head corner stone, of which without this little stone, the building, the structure is useless. That is it. That is the world we are in today. I remember when China Samodo called me and said, this Simon as a pattern is only not a member. We have gone out of the days of membership. It's not about membership. It's about freedom. Listen, you don't need to be a member to get your freedom. We are no longer an organization where people contribute money you swallow now. That one don't pass. We are now in the place where people are earnestly demanding, fighting to get their freedom. Why are we fighting for this freedom?
Then
why are we demanding for our freedom? This is one of the things nobody demand to know, nobody want to know. Listen to Juku.
The whole aim of Biafra is purely to prevent ourselves being slaughtered, nothing more.
Number one aim is to prevent ourselves from being slaughtered, nothing more. The same thing Ojukwu saw that made him start fighting for his people is still happening even after Ojukwu have lived and died. The thing that happened never stopped. And our people have been living comfortable with this thing. Comfortably, we are okay with it. Until when are we going to wake up and tell ourselves that this thing, we are not comfortable with it? Why are you fighting? I told you somebody carry cutlass like this. Somebody carry cutlass for your back like this. If the worker come, you want cut you from your gum. And they say, let him cut it. If he cut it, like a saying that the madman in AREWA market said, if somebody with cutlass in his back, behind him, he say, this is where they raise your cutlass behind me. If I look for my head, I don't see it. You see what I will do to you. That is a foolishness because he's a madman. He don't have his senses correctly. And that is the same thing with those people that are sitting down today telling you, if anything happened to Nnamdi Kanu, I will show you. Nnamdi Kanu told you, any day you look for me, you don't see me, bomb down Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu tell you, if anybody touch me, uproot this thing. You want him to die, so you say, hey, Nnamdi Kanu, you not go die, now you go die. Those people that are waiting for Nnamdi Kanu to die before they come out and act, when I go die, Nnamdi Kanu go die. I dey tell you the truth. I tell you, he's not dying. Ojukwu said the reason why he is fighting is because if he don't fight, he will die. Listen.
The whole aim of Biafra is purely to prevent ourselves being slaughtered, nothing more.
Nothing more. The aim is to prevent yourself from being slaughtered and not even being killed. Nothing more. And you see some people telling you they are comfortable suffering and smiling, comfortable dying for nothing. Those that went out to die for the protest of hunger, food you don't get, life you don't get, they don't take and come out. Nobody cares about you. Nigeria is a place you come out, they murder you and nobody talks. So the only way is to go away. Go away. Walk out.
The whole aim of Biafra is purely to prevent ourselves being slaughtered, nothing more. We haven't got the sophisticated war aim of Nigeria to conquer, to overrun, to do something or the other. for us merely to prevent. And if anybody is going to judge our success and failure in this war, it will have to depend on how much we have prevented the enemy from killing us.
Very simple. If you want to judge anything, start from when and before. Before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu established ESN, what was happening to our people? We saw our people being raped, being killed, being destroyed for no reason in the hands of these Fulani herders. And after that, you see, people don't remember yesterday. This is our problem. Our people don't remember yesterday. We forget very fast. We have forgotten that these Fulanese were in our communities everywhere, killing, raping, stealing, destroying our farms. Nobody goes to farm again. Before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought in ESN. And that was the main reason why Nigeria said, no, this man has stopped our movement. We must go to every length to stop him. That is why they penetrated into everybody, both the eye of Nigeria in IPOB, the most trusted, wicked seller that sold him. Because he have decided to stop you from murdering his people, from slaughtering his people. The same thing Ojukwu saw and woke up, stood up. The same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw, stood up. The same thing Simon Ekpa saw and stood up. That is why, therefore, listen, people don't know. Who is fighting against all these people? The one that call himself Faceless Spirit, Ema in Ghana. The one that call himself Chinasa. Melchizedek, we don't hear about him again. Who is, did you not see Ikenga go to Nigeria? Nigerian police were protecting him. Is he fight? Nobody fights against him. As I did, so I no go Nigeria. If I try on my own. Most of us, you see, we can't. And this is why your oppressors are those people in your family. When I'm talking about your family, I'm talking about in Biafra land. Those people that liaise with the army, with the police, with the Fulanese to bring them into our land. Listen to this video.
Did you know that 95% of the Fulanis that you are seeing in your village, we always used to pay your traditional rulers before we landed into your village? But some of you guys don't know anything about it. But seriously, any Fulani that you can see in your village, or any Fulani that can spend like 1 to 3 or 5 months in your village, I swear to God, they used to pay your traditional rulers. So we used to pay them money before they would allow us to stay like 1 to 3 months in their places. But if like you just pass, they will not collect them. But if we come and spend like 3 to 4 months, we must pay them. So I know some of you guys don't know about it. So we used to pay your traditional rulers. Serious about it. I see so many people are saying we are going around with in the bushes that we did not own. Which I say we used to pay for it. Actually, traditional rulers, I swear we used to pay them. If we will spend like 1 to 2 to 3 months, we'll go and find them. We'll give them money, they'll collect. Before we will stay. So stop saying we are going around with our cows in your bushes and we're not giving you guys anything, which it is wrong. We are paying, I say.
Okay, now you see what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying. You heard him? They settle your so-called traditional rulers to come to destroy you. And our people don't listen to this. Let's listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before we continue.
So in the process that we are embarking upon, if we are not praying for war, but we are it to come to war, we have to fight. The only thing we are saying is that this time around, we will be more prepared than we were before. That's all we are saying. Nobody's asking for war. To tell me that you're prepared to be a slave in the Philippines, in another person's country, enjoying, let them go and ask the Filipinos what they went through to drive away Imelda Marcos and the husband. Our people need sometimes somebody suggested before that in the new Biafra we will turn every textbook into a local language. If you're in Ibibio, physics will be in Ibibio language, geography in Ibibio, everything is in Ibibio language. If you're from Igbo land, everything will be in Igbo language. Everything. So that our people can reason in their own language. This is why I hated colonialism. If you think in a foreign language, you will not understand the meaning of what you're talking about. That is why at Radio Biafra, we don't present radio and journalism the way it is done everywhere else. Because our people, it will not have the desired impact. Here we give you the news and tell you the meaning and implications of the news we are presenting. How can somebody who claims he or she is educated can go to Philip and say, oh, don't join, you are not born during the war. What if you see what we suffered? Do you know what Churchill went through, what the British people went through under Hitler? Had Hitler launched his infantry into this country, has he commenced the ground assault in Britain, he would have taken over the country. That's what saved the people here. They don't understand history because they are not educated. They were educated in Nigeria, where you go to school for 2 weeks and you're on strike for 8 years. I don't blame them at all. That was where some of us left that zoo to come outside to come and study, so we can understand what studying is all about, so that when we stand up and speak and talk about intelligent people, we know what we are talking about. Anybody who is educated in Nigeria, I'm afraid to say, you are nobody because your brain is not complete. You are not intelligent enough to discuss or to understand what we're talking about. If you have to go to war, you go to war. Sometimes you fight a war not to defend lives and property, but to defend something that money cannot buy. That thing is called honor. It is called honor.
I believe when I hear them, honor. This is when you know. Yeah, we go listen to that Funane man again. You see, yes, what is this? They pay to murder our people. It's not their problem. It's when we tell you that, now you see the reason why even your traditional ruler will have to go to north to get endorsed. You see them? They will go to north and bow down and get their blessings, and they will be given power to come and become your traditional rulers. Your local government chairman, your governor, your senate, all of them get endorsed in the north from beginning to the end. All of them, they get endorsed. Listen to the Fulani man again. Listen.
Wait, so did you know that 95% of the Fulanis that you are seeing in your village, we always used to pay your traditional rulers before we landed into your village? But some of you guys don't know anything about it. But seriously, any Fulani that you can see in your village, or any Fulani that can spend like 1 to 3 or 5 months in your village, I swear to God, they used to pay your traditional rulers. So we used to pay them money before they would allow us to stay like 1 to 3 months in their places. But if like we just pass, they will not collect them. But if we come and spend like 3 to 4 months, we must pay them. So I know some of you guys don't know about it. So we used to pay your traditional rulers. Serious about. I see so many people are saying we are going around with in the bushes that we did not own. Which I say we used to pay for it. Ask your traditional rulers. I swear we used to pay them. If we will spend like 1 to 2 to 3 months, we'll go and find them. We'll give them money, they'll collect. Before we will stay. So stop saying we are going around with our cows in your bushes and we're not giving you guys anything, which it is wrong. We are paying. We are paying, I swear.
As it shocked you, now so it shocked me. When I saw this video, I was shockalized. Honestly, I was shocked to marrow. Man, that is it. That is that. But irrespective of all these traditional people doing their able, we still have what it takes to stand up. You see, some time ago, we saw Abewa Mama coming to tell you how our land has been taken over by this police and army that you cannot pass. Today, he is coming back happy, telling you he passed again. Oh, Muhammad, you everywhere. Listen to him. You know, many of us may have seen this particular video, but there is something I want you to learn. This same Darlington Abe used to give us report how our roads and the land has been occupied by this Nigerian army terrorists or whatever in uniform. They have been taken over. They have taken over. They have occupied. They have been occupying our land. Those terrorists in uniform, and they have been destroying and they doing all manner of evil in our land against our people. So today, the same person that has been updating us, even secretly videoing them, bribing and everything, their blogs, is telling you that he is happy, he is seeing development. Listen to him.
With Biafra boys yesterday, Gaffer, when they went up, he gave belief in Biafra. And the army checkpoint is like a mile and a half, or let's say 2 miles, the opposite direction. You want to tell me, send them Amaron and those boys in Eba? But them know they are put head. Them know they are put head. Oroyana 100,000 no. Them know they are put head. How amount to all? Hey! Before when Dabu, DJ Quete, young boys, Biafra is coming. You see all these Nigerian forces. Filled with Aleka Merua, it takes half a year for the thing to be poverty. When a young boy Merua within 6 weeks to 7 weeks, you understand me? It's coming. Develop here, develop Alibo. Bring your money here, come and build here. It's coming. It's coming, Biafra.
All right. He is telling you, for those of us that don't understand, that he saw your army, Biafran army. That the way he sees them, the way he saw them, the way he is seeing them. He said that he don't need to explain too much, but the only thing he's telling you is that what he saw yesterday has confirmed to him that Biafra is already here. He is confirming as well that every cent you have dropped into the purse of Biafra government has been well utilized, that they have sophisticated weapons. And that as they are there, they have chased so many so many terrorists away from our land. That's what he's telling you. As the so-called traditional rulers are bringing them, we are wiping them away. If they happen, if they show. But not minding, we still have some people that are still good traditional rulers. Listen to this one.
Nunu ga-enwe mmeri. Azị Chineke gbaa unu ume. Azị Chineke nye unu ndụ n'enu ndụ. Azị Chukwu nye unu ike n'enu ike. More especially His Excellency Prime Minister Simon Ekpa na Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Media Team, Biafra Government in Ezai. Chukwu gbaa unu ume. Chukwu nye unu ndụ. Chukwu nye unu arụ isi ike. Ka Biafra bịa. Biafra abịago. Anyị enwego Biafra. Nwoke ama egbochie, nwaanyị ama egbochie. Asị m mmụọ niile nọ n'ala Igbo, mmụọ niile ome nke nọ na South Africa na-eso m, o nwere nke na-eso ndị Igbo ehi nọ na Finland, ndị efurefu, ndị bandit atụrụ di ya na-eme human trafficking. ana m asị mmụọ niile so unu ga-ekwu okwu sị Biafra ma bịa anajidekwe ya ise anajidekwe ya ise anajidekwe ha ise otu a soro afọ otu a ka ọ ga-adị ruo ebighị ebi onwe mmụọ ga-ebinikwu okwu ọzọ n'ihi na spirit of Biafra eposesigo m posesie Biafra Liberation Army posesie Prime Minister Simon Ekpa posesie Biafra gọọmenti na-eze posesie Biafra team Biafra teams onwe ihe na-emenụ posesie Biafra autopilot ya dụrụ unu mma ya dụrụ unu mma ya dụrụ unu mma onye si na Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njọkụ amadị ndụ Biafra ma ọ bụ na onye ha complete his mission na inweta Biafra azụ m onye ahụ werekwa ala zere mmiri egbe enigwe wepụkwe ndụ ya ya dakwa ibi ya tụkwa ya dachikwere trela aja ana Igbo na anyanwụ ndị mbụ na ndị egede rikwe isie na eke oyi afọ nkwọ azụ m ya dịrị anyị mma I will die in supporting Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njọkụ, and I'm ready to die. I'm ready to drop my last blood. Ise.
Ọ na-emekwanụ ọgwụnụ mana ọ na ha eme ọ na-eme. It's only when you don't understand that this thing you will not know that it is happening. But is it maying? It is maying. Oneme. I'm telling you. Oneme. For real. Oneme. Oneme. Only when you don't understand the handwriting on the wall and you fail or you refuse to acquire the knowledge of what he sees on the wall from the people that knows, you'll be misled. We see victory, we see victory, we see victory. This is one of the people we call traditional rulers. As you see some of them blackmailing, so most of them are still fighting for the justice. This man, he knows say get children. He knows say his children tomorrow are going to grow old, are going, maybe, listen, when you're, for instance, you are rich, how many of you now that are wealthy, I mean, okay, not wealthy because they had to say, how many of you are rich? You have these beautiful mansions in Biafra land, in Benin land, in anywhere, in Warri, you build them there, but you know they go. Listen, our people are becoming so stupid and foolish. You go spend your hard-earned money to build your own house where you will live. You go and rent or hire a security man to keep the house, to clean the house, to even sleep in the house, to keep your house. You pay them. They will be enjoying the house while you are outside suffering. And you and your children remain in United Kingdom, you remain in Canada, you remain in Australia, you remain in Europe, you remain in Asia, you remain in Austria, you remain in anywhere, America. You are not coming back. Your children will grow old, get married, they get their own family, they are not coming back. That house where you build, who do you build that for now? You don't want freedom. You are not coming back because you don't have peace, because there is no freedom, because there is no security. But if you fight and restore your freedom, like the Israelites once were living in Uganda, they settled in Uganda. The Israelites once were scattered. But today they live there in their own country. As you see, Finland, before they were scattered, today they gather themselves. They are living harmoniously, peacefully, sweet. This is why you must fight for your freedom, because this freedom that is coming will make you want to live in your father's land. You will not love, because let me not go there. You will not want to live in Canada with your children. You will want to go home, because the truth is that when you go home, you have natural life. You have natural life. I was telling my children that if you go to Biafra land, where I come from, if it is hot, because they were complaining of the heat, I was telling them, if it is in our land, it is more hot. The heat is more, 2 times of what we see here, but you will not feel it. They say, why? I say, because there is something you call natural air. You say, hey, I say, because this one here the air blows, it is hot. In our land in Africa, when it is hot, you open the window, fresh air will be coming in. But here in the Western world, when it is hot, you lock your windows because the air coming in is hot. We need to go home. We need to go home. If you no one go, me I want go. I'm tired of staying here. Tired of staying here. Quickly, we will go to this news of what do you call them? Nigeria, how do you call them? Nigeria jet. Make we quickly go to the news. But before we listen to this news, I want you to see. As you can see from the screen, Ogun kick against French court size 3 Nigeria presidential jet. 3 presidential jet, Nigeria presidential jet, 3 of them. Are you getting the message? Now let's see this.
For a discussion.
The Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
He has said it. We see so many figures bandied around. Kano Senator, we hail you.
Was totally vindicated. So the Ramfac chief is not the.
I believe that they were saying senators' monthly pay hits. Okweoluwa, who wrote, well, moving forward, if a state must go into an agreement, contract with the foreign government of Nigeria, 2 of the jets are said to be part of the Nigerian president. I believe that they were saying senators' monthly pay hits 2 billion, and it also needs real scrutiny at this point. I think that Daily Trust did well in that with that caption, just to, highlight that plight. And we have been talking about cutting the cost of governance. The senators, something's got to give. I think that's my new language now for this era. Something's got to give.
As the senator's salary is hitting 2 million naira, Nigerian senators, 2 million. Only the salary, 2 million. By the time you include the house allowance, car allowance, generator allowance, house help allowance, newspaper allowance, laughing allowance, recreation allowance, it is getting to 21 million naira a month. And now some fools are out there crying for food instead of crying for freedom from this kind of oppressors. Anyway, listen, the Chinese government or Chinese companies, Chinese individuals seize Nigerian presidential jet. 3. You have a country, Abi.
Well, Nigerians have been reacting to a Premium Times report alleging that a French court has authorized the seizure of 3 presidential jets linked to the federal government of Nigeria. 2 of the jets are said to be part of the Nigerian presidential air fleet, which were reported to be put up for sale, while the third is an Airbus 330, which was purchased by Nigeria but yet to be delivered. Well, according to the report, the presidential jets were reportedly seized after an application by a Chinese company whose export processing zone management contract was revoked by the Ogun State government in 2016. A court had awarded about $74.5 million in compensation. I mean, which kind wahala be this? A lot of people have reacted on social media. Let me just take this from Okpeoluwa, who wrote, well, moving forward, if a state must go into an agreement, contract with a foreign partner, it must be sanctioned by the federal government or the OAGF, that's the Attorney General of the Federation. If the agreement must be cancelled, it must be with the explicit consent of the federal government and the OAGF. Which kind wahala be this? That was the tweet that I found. But you know, I mean, the federal government at this point is having to, you know, pay for what the state government has, accrued. But we need to hear from the Ogun State government as to the reason why that, Chinese contract was revoked. We also need to hear from the federal government as to what was supposed to have been done in order to avert this sort of embarrassment for Nigeria, according to the news that is being bandied around now.
You see, when it has gotten to this point, I want you to know it's because nobody have any value for you. You are now as valueless as nothing. Have you asked yourself, why is it that if you are passing through anything, or you are traveling in airport, you encounter any other African citizen, those other African people will be treated well. But you, with Nigerian identity, will be treated as if you are the Satan that want to destroy everything. You will be treated as if you are the worst thing in this life. Do you know that? Have you imagined that? Imagine, see here, listen, because it good to make it good. Listen, Ogun, this is a transaction that happened between Ogun State and the Chinese. Let me read a little bit of it for you. The governor, hold on just a moment. The Ogun State government has confirmed the recent seizure of 3 Nigerian government presidential aircraft by a French court. The French court granted the jets due to a contract dispute between the Ogun State government and the Zhongshan, a Chinese company that had entered into an agreement with the state government. The contract between the two parties, however, hit a deadlock and was revoked by the state government in 2016. Following this disagreement, the Chinese firm looked both the state government and the federal government to court, prompting the French court to seize the 3 presidential aircraft within its jurisdiction. Earlier, in independent arbitral tribunal had awarded Zhongshan approximately $74.5 million in compensation. However, the Ogun State government, which disputed this award, has yet to honor it. In a swift response, the state government described the judicial action as unfair and it threatened to contest the order. In a statement on Thursday, signed by the special advisor to the governor of media and the strategy, Kayode Akimade. The state governor condemned the development as a new tactic by the Chinese company to seize Nigerian assets in foreign jurisdiction. Nothing that past effort had continually failed. The statement read in part, each of the three aircraft is used solely for sovereign purposes, and as such is, is immune for attachment under international and the French law in securing the provincial attachment. Zhongshan deliberately withheld information from the federal government of Nigeria, Ogun State, and their local and their legal councils. Now, I want you to see, why am I reading this? I am reading this for you to understand the level Nigeria has fallen to. Ogun State government had a deal, a transaction with a Chinese company. This is Chinese company, not Chinese government. Though. Now, I want you to understand the level of what is coming. This is just a tip of iceberg. Now, this is just nothing. No, it has not started. All the money Nigeria has collected from Chinese, the Chinese government have not started demanding for the money. This is just one small company in Chinese. One small Chinese company, probably owned by an individual, Chinese individual, have seized with court injunction 3 Nigeria presidential jets. Why? Because Nigeria is no country. Because if Nigeria is a country, if Nigeria is a nation, if Nigeria is a place, if Nigeria has a government, if Nigeria have value or respect, even the French government will not go to the point or to the extent of allowing or giving jurisdiction that 3 Nigerian presidential jets will be seized to compensate the Chinese company, because the Chinese company only had a deal, a business, a contract with Ogun State government, not Nigerian government, with a state government. When Chinese government will come for their pay, what will happen to Nigeria? You say you get country, Abi? And before we continue to that news of Arise News, I want you to see this as well, because in the good when we begin, make we show finish. I just want you to see that waiting these people. You see this Mumu man that told you that the problem Nigeria is facing is Simon Ekpa. Today he is realizing that actually that their problem is Nigeria Funani, his master. When I told you here that every petrol, every drop of crude that is coming out has been sold in advance, people don't understand it. Every drop of oil, every drop of resources coming out from Nigeria has been sold in advance, and I don't know. If you continue to live in Nigeria, it might take you 1 million years to be able to settle this. And let me tell you, it's not that the crude are being used to pay the debt. No, the crude are being used to pay, to maintain, to service the debt. That is the interest of the money. The money, let's assume Nigeria is owing 200 trillion to Chinese. And the to service, that is the interest of the money every month is 1 trillion. So every month, Nigeria is giving Chinese company oil worth of 1 trillion. Not that they are paying, no. And this is the same way they are paying Germany, they are paying America, they are paying Britain. including every country, everybody. Because Nigeria don't have any physical money. Now this oil be their now this oil be their hood. This is why they are fighting to make sure that they hold you, Biafrans, from going. But they don't know, say it don't too late. It's already too late. Listen to this one. Listen.
Abdulaziz Umar talks, the ordinary president. I hear say our past leader don't sell our crude oil up front. Nigeria no get crude oil to sell to Dangote again. Me too, I hear that thing.
You know why I had laugh? You remember this man? He said that someone Ekpa they spoil Nigeria. He said Biafra agitation na spoil Nigeria. How many oil Simon Ekpa don't thief? How many barrels of oil have Simon Ekpa sold? Listen, if you are not laughing, you should be happy. No, you should be happy. Because when is Shade the Wano or Shade the Wanyamu, what is his name? Shade in Canada. He's not coming to talk again because he have realized his mistakes. He have realized that the problem is he has been fighting for the problem instead of fighting against the problem. Look at him. He now knew that everything in Nigeria has been sold in advance, up front. Before oil is, and that's why they tell you that there is no longer oil coming out. Because there is no longer oil coming out for them to sell to make money. The oil that comes out has been allocated. If 100,000 barrels are coming out a day, that 100,000 barrels has been allocated to the people that are owing. It's just like you are producing pure water. And every day you produce 100 bags of pure water and you are owing 5 people. These 5 people, every one of them, you have to pay them with the pure water. So every day you go to work, you produce pure water 100 bags, you give Mr. A 30 bags, remaining 70 bags, another person is there you are owing, you have to pay with 5 bags. Not that you are paying the interest of what you are owing them. The main money is still there. The main capital is still there. Nigeria have not started paying any debt too. They are only servicing, they are only paying interest. So at the end of the day, you work pure water, your 100 bags, you are using it to settle, to pay interest, so that the debt will not be increasing. This is what Nigeria is doing. Every day, oil that comes out from the pump, they are using it to settle debt, to settle interest. They use it to service their debt. And the oil is dropping. And if you remember, Mazen and Dekalo want these people that were lending this money to Nigeria. This money you are giving to Nigeria, you are not giving it to Biafra. You are giving it to the Funanis. Because if Biafra comes, you go bring your paper now. You borrow the 100 trillion billion naira, $100 trillion, $100,000 trillion. You go bring paper. You go show us how you allocate that money. What till you use the money to do? Or you bring 100, you borrow money, you use and go build the flyover for North. You use and share the people of North. You use and build schools. How many did you allot to the people of my land? Nothing. So if you know the way you carry the money, you so go pay. Listen to this one, because when the Mumuli Mumus finish, they go Mumuli, the Mumus come back. Listen to him.
Abdulaziz Umar talks, the ordinary president. I hear say our past leader don't sell our crude oil up front. Nigeria no get crude oil to sell to Dangote again. Me too, I hear that thing. Say all this money where they borrow during Buhari time, they use our crude oil where we never produce, give them as a security to collect the money up front. That's what I hear. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, President.
Yes, sir.
It's not a rumor.
Oh, it's not a rumor.
Yeah, they sold it. It was a swap bid done by Mele Kyari.
This same Mele Kyari.
$3 billion.
$3 billion.
$3 billion. And they still apply again. They want to do same. It was done under Buhari and collected $3 billion. Now they want to swap again, multiply our resources and collect another, I think, is it 2 or 3 billion. Still, they are still on the process. But it's not a rumor. It was done and sealed. So we have no crude oil for now. It has been mortgaged. That is the fact. So it's not a rumor.
Thank you very much. Make we appreciate elder statesman.
He is going mad though. Oh, I beg, make you follow me laugh. Oh. Laugh, make I see say you they happy for conversation. Those that are calling for instruction in Nigeria. Is it? I told you that Nigeria has been sold in advance. You don't want to believe me. I am not a prophet, but I speak the same way the Spirit of God put the word in my mouth. You see, most times when I talk, I'm telling you the truth. Most time when I tell you anything, I don't make research anywhere. I don't make research. If I show you this room now, you will not see any book where I do any research. No. I sit down here sometimes, them thing go enter my mouth, I go pour out. But at the end, I come find out and say that thing don't happen true. It is funny. If you know the laugh, you don't say are you a Nigerian? Even if you're a Nigerian, you should be laughing. I should be laughing Nigerians for their foolishness. Because when you believe, when you are fighting people for no just cause, all these people now fighting against us, hey, Simon Ekpa is the problem, Biafra is the problem. They don't know what they're doing. They are dying and wallowing in ignorance. Because the same thing you believe to be existing in Nigeria is not even existing. There is no Nigeria anywhere. Before, there used to be something that looked like Nigeria, but today there is nothing that look like Nigeria anywhere again. Which Nigeria? Nigeria has been sold. Have you forgotten? I showed you a video of a prophet that told you that Tinubu has come to sell the remaining part of Nigeria. You don't understand it. Listen, when we talk, we are not blogging. Because we don't know how to blog. Me personally, that is why you see me. I don't come here to do what do you call it? I bring person. I come and talk. I don't talk about person. I tell you the truth. I show you it. I show you the reason why. I explain to you the reason why you must fight for your freedom. I make you understand that you have no choice but to fight for your freedom. Because if you don't fight for your freedom, you are doomed. Your own is over. It's game over for you. We have no choice but freedom. The only choice we have is freedom. The only choice left for me and you is freedom. And if we don't understand this, we are sorry for ourselves. It's not about running away to Europe or to America or to anywhere. Will you be there forever? You will not be there forever. You will not be there forever. Those that think they have run away, they have escaped the evil influence of the thing they call Nigeria. I want you to know that you cannot escape and feel better or comfortable in another man's land forever. One day you will feel you want to go home. One day you will feel that your children need to go home. Where will you go? Where will you go to? Where will you take your children to? What is your tomorrow going to look like? When tomorrow comes, what will you tell yourself? We must fight to liberate ourselves. You see, he is speechless. He shall come tomorrow. He feel like dying. He feel like make this grand open swallow him now. Nigeria, the same Nigeria that is the reason why you are fighting against people that has done nothing to you. It's not even true. Nigeria is not anywhere to be found. Nigeria has been given out to people you don't even know. Do you know what it looks like? In Lagos State, for instance, you see, when they sell house, they go leave the people, they go tell you say they don't sell the house. You go see some people, they live for the house. They know they collect rent. They go stay there one day, one early morning. Caterpillar go come, they go destroy the house, destroy everything in the house. Because the people living in that house fail to accept the reality. The owner don't tell you, say, I don't sell this house, so pack your load to go. I don't know when the owner, when the new owner is coming to, he want to pull it down to build the house. He say, when he will come now, I will know. Even if he come, he no go bulldoze me away. He will come and bulldoze the house down, he no go do anything. They don't give you notice. Nigeria has given you notice that this is no longer a country. Look for your papa house. You don't understand it. You no one understand them. Mazina, they come to cry to make it clear to you. Understand this. Understand. You say a lie. Look at him. The same people that were crying that Biafran army, Biafran people, Simon Ekpa, oh lo, they are their problem. Look at them. They are now beginning to realize that their problem is the same Nigeria that they have been defending. They are now realizing that their problem is the same Nigeria that has been their God. Look at it. You can't talk for more than 1 minute.
And they want patriotism. They want us to be patriotic, hungry people to be patriotic.
Yes, we will be patriotic. We will be. We will continue to be patriotic. Please.
A hungry man, my honorable president.
We will continue to be patriotic. Please. Please. We will continue to be patriotic. Nothing will affect our patriotism. We will. We will deal with them, but we will continue to be patriotic. Please.
Do you see me? You see him? You see, I don't know how they sing that song. But the truth remains. Before you, I used to tell people, before you fight, like our prime minister will tell you, before you fight me, that is what Simon Ekpa, I don't know if I have that video yet. He said, before you fight me, you have to find out ambition. Yes, I think I have the video. Listen here.
Like this, you will be infected. If you eat me as a meat, or cancer kineri, get a cancer maybe, or you cancer you finish again, come and eat me as a meat. If you eat me and go to sleep and wake up, you know, you can't eat me.
Ọkpụkpụ mbụ abụrụ ọkpụkpụ na-anọ mmadụ n'onu onye aha ka dị ndụ. No. Ọkpụkpụ nke mụ ọ nọrọ gị n'onu ogbuo gị pii. No matter what, you can't take it out. Agbago mụ Nigeria n'onu. Gbaa ndị iro Biafra n'onu. Gbaa ndị si na Biafra agaghị abịa in 2023 n'onu. Arụma ha n'onu na-akụ ha wọwọ. Woto woto. Ọkpụkpụ a, you can never swallow it and you can never bring it out. So I want you people to understand that propaganda is ongoing. They even say they are signing petition to arrest Simon Ekpa. I do not know, what kind of petition they are signing to arrest Simon Ekpa for other reasons. These people don't understand that we are actually in freedom fighting. Freedom fighting where we do not validate Nigeria state. We are fighting for our freedom. Nigeria state have committed war crime, genocide, crime against humanity in our land, leading us to take the decisive decision we are taking today. And every necessary measure will be taken to make sure that we save Biafrans from Nigeria. Come 2023.
As he depend them, with the sweetest, as he the sweetest, he depend them, as he depend them, he go the sweet. Listen, this that our brother Timaya that sang as he depend them, he dey laugh when he dey sing them. If you remember when he sing, they don't kill my mama, he cried for that video. He cried. When they come their land, the massacre level down everybody. I don't have, this is why I am saying that there are musicians that they may not come out to support you, but they give you their own support in their own way. When you have your people, you see for money, he have his people like that, even living in America, he is fighting. You see, fella, not forgetting your identity today. Look at them. Nigeria is not true again. People no understand them. Nigeria no they exist again. People fail to accept the reality. You know, our people like lies, and that is why somebody will tell you, if you sow seed of 1,000, God will bless you with 1 million, and you will go and sell your property to sow seed of 1,000. 1 million you don't see, even 1 kobo you don't see. Because of our foolishness, you defend people that are not true. You fight for things that are not true. Listen to this.
More than that, Tinubu will sell Nigeria live, collect money. I saw the all those same people. Sir, you must be born again to see again. That this is not the time again of telling somebody repent. Now it's a must, or you perish.
You see, if you don't want to fight for freedom, if you refuse to fight for freedom, you are gone. That's it. Repent from your evil ways. What? Repent and accept Jesus Christ. Isn't it? Who is Jesus? The author, the father of freedom. Not be so. you know, get common sense to remember, say, Jesus come here to fight for you to be free from sin. What is it? Free from evil, free from damnation. You don't know that when you are living in a place that you don't have tomorrow, you are doomed already. You don't know. If tomorrow, for instance, Chinese, not only Chinese, one Chinese individual sees 3 private jets and the money never complete. Now, have you asked yourself, when other people will begin to take what belong to them from Nigeria, the road where they build, some people build the road, they bring money. A Saudi Arabian company brought money for you to build the road, and the road itself don't spoil, they never pay. The people we want, they come, and the month block before you pass, they go collect money. They go tell you, give you conditions. They will give you conditions to apply their road. You will obey, you will fulfill, you will sign the agreement to apply their road. This is why you need freedom. Now, freedom that you don't know. It's freedom now. You see, when you, okay, let us continue with this. Let's finish.
Yeah, this is an embarrassing story, and I have to give context that this happened in 2016, so it's not the current administration in Ogun State that's responsible for this. However, governance is a continuum. So whether or not it was in 2016 by Nigeria, but yet to be the newspaper I reviewed earlier, if you can pull up Daily Trust newspaper, what did that article say? If you can pull that up, I believe that they were saying senators' monthly pay hits 2 billion, and it also needs real scrutiny at this point. I think that Daily Trust did well in that, with that caption, just to, highlight that plight. And we have been talking about cutting the cost of governance. The senators, something's got to give. I think that's my new language now for this era. Something's got to give. Well, Nigerians have been reacting to a Premium Times report alleging that a French court has authorized the seizure of 3 presidential jets linked to the federal government of Nigeria. 2 of the jets are said to be part of the Nigerian presidential air fleet, which were reported to be put up for sale, while the third is an Airbus 330, which was purchased by Nigeria but yet to be delivered. Well, according to the report, the presidential jets were reportedly...
Did you hear that last one? Even the presidential jet that was bought, they borrowed money to buy this presidential jet that is about to be delivered, is inclusive. Is now one of the 3 jets that has been seized, even the new one that has not been delivered. Listen to that again. Listen, you will hear even the new one that is yet to be delivered. All of them, Piam. Listen.
Something's got to give. Well, Nigerians have been reacting to a Premium Times report alleging that a French court has authorized the seizure of 3 presidential jets linked to the federal government of Nigeria. 2 of the jets are said to be part of the Nigerian presidential air fleet, which were reported to be put up for sale, while the third is an Airbus 330, which was purchased by Nigeria but yet to be delivered. Well, according to the report, the presidential jets were reportedly seized after an application by a Chinese company whose export processing zone management contract was revoked by the Ogun State government in 2016. A court had awarded about $74.5 million in compensation. I mean, which kind wahala be this? A lot of people have reacted on social media. Let me just take this from Okpeoluwa, who wrote, well, moving forward, if a state must go into an agreement, contract with a foreign partner, it must be sanctioned by the federal government or the OAGF, that's the Attorney General of the Federation. If the agreement must be cancelled, it must be with the explicit consent of the federal government and the OAGF. Which kind wahala be this? That was the tweet that I found. But the federal government at this point is having to, pay for what the state government has, accrued. But we need to hear from the Ogun State government as to the reason why that, Chinese contract was revoked. We also need to hear from the federal government as to what was supposed to have been done in order to avert this sort of embarrassment for Nigeria, according to the news that is being bandied around now.
Yeah, this is an embarrassing story, and I have to give context that this happened in 2016, so it's not the current administration in Ogun State that's responsible for this. However, governance is a continuum. So whether or not it was in 2016, and this is why we keep emphasizing on leadership, because a decision made by a particular administration could have far-reaching effects even down the line, years and years afterwards, and this is what we've seen here. The award of over $70 million as a result of that failed transaction was actually done by an independent arbitrary court, and this was done that they should pay. They were owing because of the way their transaction wasn't honored, and the fact that an agreement wasn't honored according to the contracts that had been agreed by both parties. Years down the line, sometimes we feel that when it comes to judgment and courts, the way we do it anyhow in Nigeria, whereby you can choose to honor or dishonor a particular judgment, you can do it with international bodies. It's not the same anywhere. And so now these 3 aircraft are being held as almost collateral, and the judgment is that until Ogun State honors and pays the bailiff to the tune of about $76 million, they won't release the aircraft. And now the federal government is suffering from a decision and bad administration, bad judgment by a particular administration. This is not the only thing. Remember the P&ID case? We've had a number of cases like this where we almost bury our heads in the sand and then we have to pay years and years later for it. I can't imagine the interest that accrued on this over the years, and now we are having to pay. Where is the money to pay for it, OG? This aircraft, the third one you mentioned, hasn't even been delivered. The other 2 went for maintenance. The third aircraft, which Nigeria is reportedly have paid over $100 million, is also being held to ransom as a result of this bad this contract that went so. So like you mentioned, we have to hear from the Ogun State government as to why they didn't, what happened. So we get the true picture of things, but to be honest, the court had ruled. So the court had the opportunity to hear both sides of the story and ruled in favor of Zhang Jun, which is a Chinese company. So maybe let's start paying off the debts. That's just the penalty.
I want you to know one thing. The new private jet that is included in the 3 jets they have taken as collateral, they have seized. The new one, they never pay finish you. The body get accident, you base. Nigeria buy new presidential jet. They never pay for the new presidential jet to finish. They never even bring them to Nigeria. They seize them for France. They seize them for France. In the laugh, it's funny now. Listen, it is very, very funny. If you don't find it funny, you know why I'm laughing? We have told these people that Nigeria is nowhere. You can't, it's just like a mirage. Those believing in Nigeria are those living in Cloud Cocoa land. Imagine a country. They borrowed money to pay the amount they have paid for the private jet, for the presidential jet. The initial deposit for this presidential jet was borrowed. And maybe now, let's assume the jet is $300 million. And they have paid about $100 million. More $200 million are to be paid. And the money they paid, the $100 million, was borrowed, yet to be paid. And there is no money anywhere to pay. And now, somebody have taken it away, including 2 other ones. 3 presidential. The first time in my ear, live, ear, eye, seeing, hearing, understanding, listening to, that a presidential jet of a country has been seized. Not even one, but not even two, but three. And you claim you have a country, you have a nation. Is that true? Which country? Even Ethiopia, not Ethiopia, Burkina Faso, when they were nowhere to be seen, nobody, they don't owe anybody to come and see them. Listen, one day, you will wake up. You will not even wake up. In your sleep, they will wake you up to tell you that now Nigeria belongs to some certain people. And this is the way they want. They don't want you to sleep. Oh, you will be subjected to labor. You see those businesses that made you not to want to support Biafra, like the one that ran Chief Priest, Obi Kubana and the Chief Priest. They ran from home or where they ran go Lagos, say security. That business, by the time the people Nigeria have sold Nigeria to are coming to take over, you will be paying taxes that is more than the income you get. That is making you a slave to them. If you do not want to fight for your freedom now, one day you will wake up to hear that Asorok has been given away or taken away by the people that Nigeria is owing. You will hear that the airport has been sold already. Now your Mohammed airport has been sold. Every airport, Abuja airport has been mortgaged. Everything sold. Nothing. Your refinery sold. Your oil is sold offshore in advance. But Nigerians have been said, Nigerians have been said things well. They be good business people. Their service, everything for Nigeria goes for money. And where is this money? In individual pockets, Funani pockets, where you go see people like Ojo Sokalo doing boy for them.
So they've kidnapped
dollars. They've kidnapped
them ransom.
Yes, they're holding it. They're holding it. Three.
Yes.
Just like that, Rufai.
Is it the president when they want to go and say?
Well, we don't know. I believe one of them that they said that has not yet been delivered is probably the one in contention. One of them. So they said jet, not yours.
So what we bought in the kidnap?
All right, $74.5 million is what they're asking. Well, according to the report. Well, speaking about court papers, the governor of Kano State, Abba Yusuf, on Wednesday said suspected hoodlums took away documents of alleged corruption cases against Abdullahi Ganduje, the national chairman.
Over. Now, maybe we'll go to the final part of the show. Many of you may have seen this video. I'll be explaining it bit by bit. But I want you to understand that Fulanese know that they have had their last shot. They have already had their last shot. So they are looking for a way of making sure everybody pays. Let us listen. And my joy now is that everybody is, well, forget all this propaganda you see Yoruba people doing here and there. They know that they don't have tomorrow in Nigeria. Even Tinubu know that there is nothing like tomorrow for him in Nigeria. That is why immediately he go open Dodan Barak and carry everything back to Lagos. There is nothing for you in Nigeria tomorrow. So let's listen.
Good day, my brothers and sisters, Hausa indigenous and other Nigerian indigenous, Middle Belters, Northeast, Hausa land, Igbo land, Yoruba land. Caution, be careful. We don't have any AREWA consultative forum. We don't have any AREWA elders or AREWA youth forum We don't know anything about AREWA in Nigeria. No more AREWA. We don't know what is called AREWA. AREWA means north. AREWA and north, they far from where you are staying to the end of the world is AREWA. There is south. From where you are staying to the end of the world, there is south there. North, east, west, south, north. So we don't know anything called AREWA in Nigeria. AREWA is a plan for Fulani to have way to exist. They don't have specific location to claim. That is why they are saying AREWA. AREWA is not a nation. AREWA is not a land. AREWA is not a state. AREWA is not a local government. AREWA Consultative Forum, AREWA Elders, AREWA Youths, AREWA Sheikh, AREWA Imams, AREWA Kings, we don't know them. We have Hausa land. Let Hausa people talk against their own nation, Hausa land. Let the Kanuri talk concerning Northeast. We don't know anything called AREWA. We have Middle Belt, Central Nigeria. We have Hausa land. We have Kanuri land. We have Igbo and Yoruba lands and other indigenous that exist within those lands. Fulani have no any place to claim. That is why they are saying AREWA. Whoever come out and talk on behalf of AREWA is a Fulani. We Hausa are different. Hausa is a tribe with nation and its culture on its own. Hausa people are separate. Fulani people are separate. They are invaders. We don't know them. They just came to claim our land. They kill.
Did you hear what he said? They are invaders. I have told you before, if you listen to our Prime Minister's last space, when Efunanima came, he said that their land, whether he said the Niger State, and our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa was asking him, is Simon Ekpa your state of origin? He said yes. Are you a Fulani? He said yes. Is there any place that is indigenous land belonging to Funanis in Niger State? He did not answer that question. He refused to answer. Listen, I have made a program before, I think last year or 2 years ago. I told us Funanis were all strangers in Nigeria. They all came into that zoological republic. They were strangers initially. They were not part of that map. They came in as strangers, as visitors. And they came to come. In the whole of Africa, they were never there. Go and find out the history. They came into Africa. Their mission is wherever they come, they conquer, they take over. From North, Tunisia, Morocco, Egypt, all these people, all those places, they came, they conquer, they take over. They were not the original people in those places. So when you see them trying to conquer now and take over the place they call Nigeria, the place they call God-given land to them, the place they said Ottoman Danfodio gave them, and the place they said that every other person living in it is infidel and they must wipe them away. You understand that this did not start the day. Their life system is to conquer, to destroy, to take over. Why are they busy dividing you? You are today. You imagine the people that were in Anambra State. In Anambra State before, I used to hear Anambra State. I never heard of Enugu State, but today I'm hearing Enugu State. I am hearing what is the other one? Enugu State, and from Anambra State now you have Enugu, you have Anambra. You have Ebonyi State. I don't know if after Ebonyi you have another one. And then it's not only that, the people that were once Anambra, some of them now are in Enugu. Some of them are now in Niger. Some of them are now in Ebonyi. Some of them are now in Benue. And even before they divided Anambra State, some people has been cut off. They were cut into whether it's Niger or Benue State then. And today, those people have died. Their children don't even know that they were once in Anambra State. And that is what they are still doing. Akwa Ibom was never there before. Somebody came in yesterday and created Akwa Ibom. Bayelsa was not there before. Somebody came in and created Bayelsa. Delta was not there before. Somebody came there and created Delta. Some of you don't even know that you were in Bendel State. You were one people. You don't know. But today, you have been divided to the point that you will see somebody will tell you, I am a man, I am a man. Delta State, you should not come cross here. If you know you are a man, come cross here. I will cut you from here. You should not come to Edo State. Who told you you were Edo? That is why I will always tell people, go and find out, were you somebody before they named you Edo? Were you existing before they gave you that name, Edo State? Who were you and your people before they named you Bayelsa? Before they named you, what do you call it, Akwa Ibom? Before they named you Ebonyi? Before they named you Enugu? Who were you before they named you Imo? Before they named you Anambra? As you are here now, you are Frank Okonkwo, and I came and told you today you will not be Frank Okonkwo again. You are a man, you are a man or a mara, and you agreed. Tomorrow, when your children grow, they will not even know that you were once a Frank Okonkwo, and your sister that is the same Frank Okonkwo will become enemy with a man, a mara, because they were told that Frank Okonkwo is evil. This is what they're doing. So my joy now is, and when you listen, let me tell you something. During the Biafran War, Fulani did not fight. Fulani only were using people to fight against Biafra. They were there using people against Biafra. But my joy today is that the people they use are now waking up. They have now realized that they have been an instrument in the hands of these people called the Funanis. They have been an instrument. They have been instruments of destruction in their hands. Instrument of creating enmities against their own selves, without them knowing it. Let me ask you a question. Do you think Funanis are not cowards? If they are not, why is it that they do not go to confront any people in daytime? Despite them having their sophisticated weapons, they do not go to confront those people in the daytime. They are so afraid that they will hide in the forest. They hide in bushes. They hide in caves. They hide in mountains. Why don't they come out and say, if you want to conquer a land, engage the land in a war? Look at Biafran people engaging Nigerian terrorist people in confronting them, fighting them, disseminating them, removing them, unplanting them, uprooting them, sending them back in body bags. I am happy today that the people they used yesterday have realized that they were used. They were used to massacre us. That was why Ojukwu told you the reason why he... Listen to Ojukwu again.
The aim of Biafra is purely to prevent ourselves being slaughtered, nothing more. We haven't got the sophisticated war aim of Nigeria to conquer, to overrun, to do something or the other. For us, merely to prevent. And if anybody is going to judge Our success and failure in this war, it will have to depend on how much we have prevented the enemy from killing us.
Very simple. Very simple. Continue.
Emirs, kings, and other grandfathers to claim our land. Let all the Igbos know that who's created the Biafran wars are Fulanis. Sardauna is a Fulani man. He's not a Hausa. We don't know where they came from. They don't have a specific place to claim as their own.
Did you hear what he's saying? That they don't even know where they come from. They only come and tell you, we are. Before you, do you used to hear Awusa? I am asking you, me myself, when I was in primary school, there was nothing like Awusa. There was nothing like Funani. We don't hear Funani. We used to hear Awusa. We used to know that I read in they call that book Reader 1, Reader 2, Reader 3. They will tell you stories about Hausa. They will tell you stories about Igbo. They will tell you stories about Yoruba, the 3 major tribes in Nigeria. This is the story. And in their national television, NTA, I remember in every evening when we watch TV, we see news in Hausa, we see news in Igbo, we see news in Yoruba before English. I don't know if it is still existing today because Funani will never allow that. If you want to join me in the studio, you are free. Listen. They don't know where they came from, but they came, they manipulated them, they controlled them. Yeah, Wazobia, yes, my dear, it's called Wazobia then. Wa represent Yoruba, Zo represent Hausa, Bia represent Igbo. For those of you that say, you are not Igbo, Igbo is just the language, but originally we were one people. We are only deceived into believing we are different people. And why we are there? Have you imagined? Have you asked yourself, why is it that Yoruba land, all Yorubas are still Yoruba, nobody divide them? Even if you want to divide Yoruba, they remain within Yoruba. But when they want to divide you, they will divide you and mix you with other people. Have you asked yourself that question? Why?
Nation. Fulani came to Africa just to conquer every places and kill any other indigenous within each and every country within Africa. Be careful. Those people protesting, calling Zanga-Zanga, they are Shiites. They are Shiites. Al-Zazzaki teams, they are the one trying to create war, to claim our nation, to divide and kill everybody pertaining anybody in Nigeria. We don't know where they came from. It's Fulani that is creating this problem. They are protesting. They just want to create war. Be careful. We have to look back to what happened in Sudan, Libya. All those things are created mainly by gypsy, Karamita, those that don't have religion, they don't have origin. They went there, overpowered the indigenous of those places, and created war and problems within those places. So we have the same people here in Nigeria. They are the Fulanis. They are the Fulanis. My dear brothers and sisters, our indigenous, our Yoruba, Igbo, and other middle belters, be careful. This world is not a place to joke. We are staying with our enemies. We have to know who are our enemies and who are our lovers, friends. We have to be very careful. We are Hausa, we are different from Fulani. Fulani are clean Hausas. Fulanis are clean Igbos. They are clean Yorubas. They have killed Kanuris. They created Boko Haram just to wipe the Kanuri people and their land. We have to be very careful. This protest is mainly sponsored and organized by Fulanis because they lost power. They don't have power in Nigeria. President Buhari is the last Fulani person that will rule in this country. And he gave them all the capacity, power, position, and he invests in Mieti Allah group just to overpower every other person in this our country.
Are you getting the message? Now, from this, Buhari was the last or is the last Fulani president. Are you getting the message why Buhari opened the door and they said that every Fulani man from anywhere in the world is free to come into Nigeria, visa or no visa? As long as that person is a Fulani man, no immigration control. And they were trooping in, and the Mazen and the Kanu was shouting, who are these people coming in? Our people ignored Mazen and the Kanu. We ignored the voice of the prophet crying in the wilderness. We ignored that voice. We fought against that voice. Today, we have Niger State governor coming to tell you that Niger State is the greatest, where you have the greatest Fulanese converging from all over the world. He said it and proudly announced it 2 times that Niger State is the greatest place. Niger State is where you have the highest number of Fulanese in the whole world, he told you. And he repeated, in the whole world, I don't mean Africa. This is, I quote him. He said that Niger State is where you have the highest number of Fulanese in the whole world. The journalist didn't understand. He said, I am telling you in the whole world and not even Africa, for you to understand. And his brother Gumi came to tell you that it is ethnic war. That whenever they feel threatened, they will invite the Fulanese from all over the world to come and help them in this ethnic war. If they feel threatened, it becomes ethnic war.
Fulani have done the worst to everybody in this country, Nigeria. We have to be very careful. Fulani are not in Nigeria. They are the one creating problem. We have to be very careful. My dear brothers and sisters, my fellow indigenous, I am talking on behalf of my nation and my people.
My nation.
We are different. There is no any 2 in 1 tribe in one. No. Fulani are Fulanis. Fulanis are the terrorists. Fulanis are the one disturbing us in this country. We have to be very careful. We have to inform others. This protest is not against hunger. No any hunger in this country. Fulani are the one that created this artificial hunger.
Are you getting the message? When I tell you that there is no hunger anywhere, because they created this hunger for a purpose, to distract you, to take over your land. How can you if it is true that people are protesting, why are you not protesting for those that should be farming but have been sent away? I will go into another video, but not now, to prove to you that this hunger was originally orchestrated for a purpose. Even purpose beyond Fulani and Nigeria. Is even beyond that. Most people don't even know why there is hunger. Most people don't even know why Fulanese are chasing the farmers away, murdering them, taking over their land, chasing them into IDP camp, even going to the extent of getting to the getting them murdered and then leveled down in IDP camps. They don't want anybody to farm. Have you imagined why would the government of Nigeria support the people that say no farming? Have you asked yourself that question? Why would somebody support people that are telling you you will not farm? If you go to farm, they murder you. If you go to farm, they rape you. If you go to farm, they kill you. Have you asked yourself, why is it that the government is not fighting against these people? Because they are carrying out their agenda.
They are the one sending cows to our farms. They are the one clearing our farms. They created artificial hunger to our farms to make us angry, because a hungry man is an angry man. That is the strategies they use. We have to be very careful. Our problem in Nigeria is not hunger. Our problem in Nigeria is not subsidy. Our problem in Nigeria are Fulanis. Fulanis are our main key enemies. They want to destroy our country. They want to destroy Nigeria. They are claiming North. They are claiming AREWA. We don't have any North AREWA. Nobody should talk on behalf of AREWA. We don't know anything called AREWA. AREWA is a nation or is a place where Fulani I use the word to talk on behalf of others, indigenous, but we don't recognize anything called AREWA. Let everybody know.
Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìyá mi ẹ̀yin bàbá mi káàkiri gbogbo bí tẹ́ bá ti ń wò mí. Èmi ọmọ yín olólùfẹ́ yín Lady K.
Thank God you are a Yoruba that is understanding this. Thank God. Leonin, you are welcome.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Very well, I can hear you.
Yes. I didn't ask for link anyway, but I'm just saying regarding the private jet. Regarding the private jet, there must be a link between that on that contract between the state and the federal government. If not, the court would have no jurisdiction to go and seize a federal government property in case regarding a state contract. You know this underground contract, you know the Nigerian method now. They will present that as a state contract. Why is a federal government contract? But they don't want to show that the federal government is getting that contract. So they use the state to cover up. There's no way under jurisdiction that you can go and stay and seize a federal property in relating to a state contract. No, there must be a link between the two. There must be either the federal government names are in those contracts, then they will have the opportunity to seize those things. That's all I'm saying. Well, regarding the Fulani, sorry?
I believe you, I believe you.
Yeah, regarding the Fulani not being Nigerians, we all know that MNK have been singing it as a song. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has been singing it as a song. Thank God if those houses are awake now. Thank God if any of them can stand up and speak so that the houses can understand. If that person is bold enough, but unfortunately, if he's still in this environment called Nigeria, they will suppress him with a twinkle of an eye. So that's the problem, because they don't go out much like us. There won't be anybody standing like Prime Minister outside to speak for them to wake up and understand that it's becoming too late for them. The amount of fire and amount of burials we see, nobody can look at it and be sleeping. Sometimes I wonder, how do those people sleep in that environment, knowing that whether it's your turn, it's turn by turn limited, it's your turn today. So, or either that the judges there knew that Nigeria has no rule of law. So anything you do to them, they might not even understand the English to go and fight that that there's no relationship between A and B.
Sister, you don't finish me, oh. When you don't have rule of law, when you don't have rule of law, everything is law. The way you put it is law. Because in a country,
exactly, so everything they do to you is law. So
they have to treat you the way you treat yourself. Yeah,
exactly. If your own court has asked somebody to go home and you said no, then they themselves have right to seize whatever they can seize. You have no law to go and fight it. Before you get there, they will ask you which law are you talking about. You have law, yes, but you don't have the rule of. You don't rule by the law. Therefore, anything goes to you as well. Karma. This is karma. It is coming back to haunt them.
Wow.
Okay, my dear. Thank you very much. Yeah.
You talk true. I must tell you, that is true. Nothing but just the truth. Nothing but the truth. This is why we must fight for our freedom. If you don't fight for your freedom, nobody is coming to fight for your freedom for you. Nobody.
Definitely.
Nobody. If you like be anybody, do anything, nobody will fight for your freedom for you. You are the only person to fight and liberate yourself. Anybody by now, imagine the first time in my life, my ear they hear say country, even country, something belonging to country, we are seized. Even a fly belonging to a country, we are seized. It's laughable. This shows you that there is nothing like a country. There has never been anything. There is nothing like anything country. Nigeria has been a fraud.
But how many this thing do they even have? Do they even know how many
Nigeria
they have? If they have to seize 3, how many left?
7 or 8.
Okay. And for what purpose? What was he yielding? What? So what was he used? What was he?
Corruption.
Exactly. Using for borrowing money now. It's being used for borrowing. So the borrower now has borrowed some. Then that's what I mean. It's all show. It's all for show. So when you come, you tell them you have more than enough. So when they can get hold of some, they reduce your problem to you.
Out of the three jets, out of the 3 president, and we are telling you presidential jets, so it's not ordinary jet. These presidential jets are built specially for presidents. Now, out of these 3, one of them is new one that the Nigeria borrowed money to pay. Out of the 3, one is new one that is yet to be delivered to Nigeria. Nigeria has not gotten it delivered, only that it has been given to them. Now it is in France, about to be delivered about to be brought home, because Nigeria has collected it from the company. It's only for them to bring it to Nigeria. And this flight was not bought with cash. It was bought with some money to be paid, for the balance to be paid later. So Nigeria is owing plus owing again. They are going to be paying for something they are not using. You have up to, Nigeria is the only country that have up to 7 private jets, or 7 presidential jets, I mean to say. Nigeria. And then somebody is here telling you that you should not fight for your freedom. Don't fight for your freedom. I don't know what you would fight for. You will fight for who? What will you fight for? If you don't want to fight for your freedom, What will you be fighting for? Fighting against your own freedom. I beg, hey, I beg. Listen to this one, Jare. I go hear this prophet, our prophet of the day. Go listen to him. I beg you, try and like this video. Anywhere you are watching from, like this video.
Mmụọ m na-ejere ozi ọ sị m tuo ya agbarụsịa ngele agbarụsịa ngele ekuru ngele nwụọ. A sị m bịa gwa unu iwe onye midia ị na-ede ihe gbasara agbarụsịa ngele ka ị nọ na-ede ihe ọjọọ gbasara ya ị ga-eji ala zere mmiri.
Ise
gị wụ onye ọbụla ebe ọbụla ị nọ nke awụzi ma iwu onye Igbo ma iwu onye Yoruba ma iwu onye Awụsa ahụ ị na-ekwu okwu ọjọọ ma ebe ọbụla ị nọ na-ekwu okwu ọjọọ gbasara agbarụsịa ngele ị ga-eji ala zere mmiri. Very soon ndị mmadụ ga-ebido nwa ka ọkụkọ because of agbarụsịa ngele. Onye ka ọbụla wepụtara onwe ya gị wepụta onwe gị si ihe ị ga-ekwu ugwu maka agbarụsịa ngele ị ga-eji ala wee zere mmiri. Mmụọ awalitego ibi ndụ ọgụ. Mmụọ awalitego ibi ndụ. A sị m bịa gwa unu gị nwe onye midia idege ihe na-ede ihe ọjọọ gbasara agbarụsịa ngele ị ga-eji ala zere mmiri. From now onye ọbụla kwuru okwu ọjọọ gbasara agbarụsịa ngele ga-eji ala wee zere mmiri. Mmụọ apụtala ịlụrụ ya ọgụ. Ọ bịaghị ihe ọ bịara ihepụ ndị Igbo Biafrans. Afọ Biafra na-ata adịgo too much. Ọ ya mere mmụọ ji wepụta ya. Ifuru ya ka ọ mega ha ka ọrụ họteelụ, ọ bịaga ha ka ọrụ kọmpanị. Ihe ọ bịaga ka o mee ndị Igbo Biafra ka ha wụọ mmadụ n'ala ndị dị ndụ, ka ha mee nwere onwe ha. Ọhịa ha ka ọ bịa gị wepụta onwe gị ị ga-eji akọta ya ị ga-eji ala zere mgbe ọhịa mmụọ si ndị agwa gị mmụọ kpọpụtara ya unu ga-ama na onye awụghị ọdịnarị mmadụ. Ha sị m tuo ya agbarụsịa ngele ekuru ngele nwụọ. I come in peace.
Agbarụsịa ngele ka ozi the latest name. Agbarụsịa ngele. Tukene ya agbarụsịa ngele nwanne. Tuoro m ya agbarụsịa ngele na kọmentị ka m fụrụ ya. Tuonu na ya agbarụsịa ngele. Tuonu nwoke agbarụsịa ngele. Tuoro na ya agbarụsịa agbarụọ. Anụ a na-agba egbe ọ na-ata nri. Ike agwụkwala ndị iro. Ike agwụla ndị iro. Ike agwụgwọ ndị iro. Ndị a dịzi confused. Ha maazi ihe ha ga-eme. So ha jee ebe a, ha eje ebe a, ha pụta ebe a, ha maazi ihe ha ga-eme. A na-ekwu ka a na-ekwu dị ma na-ayọrọ egwu. Isi ka ikwu ọ gbasighị egwu ike. Isi mba ọ sị gị ka ya na-ayọrọ egwu ya. Listen, who know when it starts, you no go know when it ends. True. Who know when this thing starts, you no go know when it ends. Now, very simple truth to me, I don't tell you. Very simple truth. Me, I tell you. We must continue to support the freedom of Biafra. We must continue to support our own freedom. Like this video for me now. I don't know why you no go like them. I be waiting at the do no good. You tell me how I would do and make it good, but try and like the video. I beg you, like this video. Onye si na ihe anyị na-eme enwe isi, o bute isi ya etinye ka o nwee isi. Onye si na ihe anyị na-eme nwere isi, onye a buteke n'isi ya etinye ka ihe a nwee isi. Because anyị erugo to the point that na ihe ọbụla a na-ekwu, although no be na anyị erugo to the point, already we have been in the point where a na-ekwu ọ na-eme, a na-akwụ ọ na-ere, a na-aka Uneme.
The whole aim of Biafra is purely to prevent ourselves being slaughtered, nothing more. We haven't got the sophisticated war aim of Nigeria to conquer, to overrun, to do something or the other. For us, merely to prevent. And if anybody is going to judge our success and failure in this war, it will have to depend on how much we have prevented the enemy from killing us.
Freeman Ikotonya, I see you, Ndewo. What is sister? You are welcome. What is sister? You there? Have you know there?
Adeya Mazi, Adeya, thank you. Good evening, sir.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you know they're ready to talk.
Already. I think so you want to play something already.
No.
I wanted to ask Berekete, the he-goat, that is shocked that they've seized, that they've mortgaged all our oil. I want to ask him that why is he shocked? Shebi, he was saying that we should not buy Finland, whatever, rice, abina gari, abina oil.
Is there anything from Finland you should not buy
anything from Finland that we should not buy? Because what? This is exactly what Simon Ekpa is trying to stop. That is why Simon Ekpa is on talking. Because he wants to stop the Janjaweed not to sell, to mortgage our life very soon. Please go and tell him that his own life said they've mortgaged it. They've mortgaged his own life. He does not have a say. That's why they are bringing rules and regulations. If you do this, you go pay or 25 years in prison. AWU country, zoo country. Him too is living in a zoo, so he doesn't know what is going on. He think he's dealing with good human beings. That's what he thought. He too is an animal. Because if he knows what is going on, he will not say, call the Finland man. He hung the phone on me. Piri, 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 piri. Now call your Buhari in the graveyard. That why did you mortgage our oil? Why are you not mortgaging your golds and silver and whatever that you are getting from your own Fulani or Hausa land? Why are you not doing that? We are saying that it shock you. What is shocking you? Your life has been mortgaged. You don't have life anymore. You don't have a say. A country that you cannot protest. A country that you cannot be free to donate if you want to give to the poor, to give to the needy, to give to people that are agitating. You are saying you want to lock them up. Abi, he has not heard that. What is he saying about that one? That one is not a good talk. Now they've seized how many planes of your so-called zoo country? What is he saying about that? Is he going to call the minister to come and tell them to release the plane for them, or what? What else? Hausa people have come out and said, we are not Fulani. Hausa people are telling them now that anybody that come and represent us is an idiot, that they should fight the person. Now only now they break for Hausa people, because they can see the green light that we are gone. And they know they are in soup big time. They can see that we are gone. Before, they was thinking it's a joke. Before, they thought they can stop us because they said they paid money into those POS pockets. So they actually thought that they can, if they can bribe millions of them, how can they not bribe one man, which is our PM? They thought because it's only one man standing that they can defeat him. So they were not wise enough. They were not wise enough. And the plane don't move since. We are in the landing spot. We are clearing the air for us to land. Now to touch land, now remain. And they thought we are still joking. These people still think we are still joking. They thought we are in the media for nothing. There is nothing that we bring to the media that we cannot cut aside. There is nothing, absolutely nothing. Whether an ordinary thing that looks good, we will turn it upside down. They say we will not leave any stone unturned. We must check everybody out. We must, whether Yoruba, whether Hausa, whether Fulani, anybody. whether they pay money to the chiefs them, all the chiefs that they pay money to, they will use their head to carry it. Those whoever that they are paying money to, according to that Fulani man, if at all is true, those people that we get us to answer to, they must stay clear. I support that king when he say, I give my life for Simon Ekpa. I will support Simon Ekpa till I die. That is who we are. We will support our PM till we die. We are not living. If not, our children will be gone, like you said, my brother. Mazi, our children are gone. They keep on asking me, are we not Biafrans? I say, yes, we are Biafrans now. It's okay, so we are no longer Nigeria. I said, we are not Nigeria anymore. We are not Nigerians, and we cannot be Nigeria. He said, but you go to Nigeria. I said, have you seen me go to Nigeria again? Our children we lost here. They will not go home. They will not. If we don't take now, this fight must end with us. If we die getting it so long it can come, we give glory to God. Our children will take off from there. Our fathers, some of them died because of us. That is why they went to the war. They did not go to war because they want to die, but because they want to save the land for us. And they now said, no victory, no vanquish. And we have picked it up, like Hiroshi said. If you don't allow them to breed, they will rise up again. And are you telling us to come and calm down for these people? This zoo, are you telling us to calm down? We can never calm down. We will fight them with every blood that we have in our soul, especially this drug dealer that doesn't know his life, his left from right. He doesn't know what he's doing. Shetima is controlling him. Now, drugs, they take the liver and they make a take their life now because of drugs, so they pack for him body. Seize 3, not like you said, Mazi, not the country that is seizing this plane. It's a business people, businessman like Dangote. Can Dangote seize Chinese aircraft in Nigeria? Can he? He sure they are gone. They are gone. It's finished. Nigeria is gone. It's either now or never. Sit at home. 1 month is coming. Whether it's for us or not, all of us will sit at home. Whether it's for us or not, we will sit at home. Where is it written? 50 and counting. 50 million. What are you saying? 50. Will we give our lives? Will we give our lives for this battle? Thank you, my brother. I'm here with you.
Ndewo, my sister. Okay, Ngozi, open your mic. Okay, Ngozi is out, right? Okay, Casey, you have the mic.
From here, thank you for the good job you are doing, Mazi.
Ndewo, Mazi.
May God bless you and your family.
You say, bless you too.
Mazi, this thing where if they don't reach the borrowing money to buy jet, it's just say those NNPC they save, whether they never use them borrow money.
Okay, hold on. It be like say you dey here since you just enter.
Because they hear borrowing. Pay the borrow money, carry go buy jet where they never deliver.
I want to show you something. Listen.
Talk say ordinary president. I hear say our past leader don't sell our crude oil up front. Nigeria no get crude oil to sell to Dangote again. Me too, I hear that thing. Say all this money where they borrow during Buhari time. They use our crude oil where we never produce, give them as a security to collect the money up front. That's what I hear. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Yes, sir.
It's not a rumor.
Oh, it's not a rumor?
Yeah, they sold it. It was a swap deal done by Mele Kyari.
This same Mele Kyari?
$3 billion.
$3 billion?
$3 billion. And they still apply again. They want to do same. It was done under Buhari and collected $3 billion. Now they want to swap again, motivate our resources, and collect another, I think, is it 2 or 3 billion. Still, they are still on the process. But it's not a rumor. It was done and sealed. So we have no crude oil for now. It has been mortgaged. That is the fact. So it's not a rumor.
Thank you very much. Make we appreciate elder statesman.
Now listen to me.
Hey! Hey! Mazi!
They want patriotism.
Mazi!
They want us to be patriotic. Hungry people to be patriotic.
Yes, we will be patriotic.
This, what? Why they not call this thing? Go give a answer to go where they cry for oil every day. Why they not call this thing? Go give answer to go where they cry for oil every day.
Hi.
You know say, I don't even know this side, yo. Even I say, God just say, make I talk that way I talk. Yeah? This people don't finish that country now. What again they want here? Answer to go they cry, you know. He don't hear us say they don't carry themselves up front. Not be saying like up front, bro. The up front, now they sell them. Not be saying they collect, not be saying they do anything about it now. Now up front, where we say a lot of people them are born for that. Hey, you see, all this people say, oh, there's more thing. They say, on I want Biafra because of oil. Make them go carry the oil in our chop.
Hell, God have
if you know, be say people like Wari sister them and the other people stand in the back. If like people like them, I for say make them go to Nigeria and the zoo. Make we there with Biafra. Make we see how they go take chop that oil where they cry. Oil say, oil you know say. Oil where they don't up front. Not be say like where they start now. That up front. Up front, don't be say he never even reached to start the drill the oil. They don't already sell them.
And
brother, thank you. I beg, make I leave my make other people put my because this one a big shame to them.
It's not that they sold the oil up front alone. It's that they sold the oil up front. That's up front means they don't sell them in a that's in next 200 years, maybe the money wey still they come from oil, they see people still they collect them. No be you they collect them.
Even the next 50 years,
the money realized from this upfront selling is being squandered by some group of people. Not that they use it to build anything, build even industry, even build refine. No, nothing.
They say the oil is up front and share the money.
Up front.
And swallow the money. And swallow the money. No one single road.
They sold it up front and they share the money up front.
Up front.
You are out.
people wait there here, they here. When they find Biafra because of oil. They find Biafra because of oil. Where are you? Where we said they don't eat in 200 years. You know go smell quarter penny of it. Yeah? When we sell like the politician where they involved of this thing, now then go like their children go to chop the money. You wait there here, the fight say, hey, you don't want Biafra because of oil. You don't even see this thing to carry by water drink, talk less or even buy food chop. It's good as it happen like that. Make them in themselves. Make them feel them. Oh, I started to go where they chat to what did that way in the shout? In the shout, make it on the chat on now. Make it on the chat on. It is not be the way in the fight become the guardian. So the way one guy the pipeline. Where we say they don't even scatter the thing, they don't sell all front. Where we say in the next year 15 of your generation, no go even stay and chop. Yeah? You know, stay and chop.
Thank you, Casey.
Asawana.
Iko Toye, you have the mic.
Good evening, dear friends.
No,
good evening, people. Our Prime Minister say what they don't know is bigger than them. What they don't know, a lot of people there, what they don't know is bigger than them. People like Asari Dokubo and even this Brekete, ordinary president. The other day he was saying that nobody should buy anything from Finland, that blah, blah, blah. I was asking him, if Nigeria is producing anything, common rice, common toothpick, you are not producing, and you're asking them not to buy something from other people that are producing. And okay, just look at what he said that I hear say, you know, like play. But the man told him, not you hear say, that is what is going, what you hear is true, the true story. So no make say I hear say they don't sell them up front. Change. That day when that thing happened, he called Finland, they banked him phone on ear. That shows him that yes, who are you to call Finland? Who are you? He said that I am ordinary president. The man said, who are you? Ordinary what? Who are you to call Finland over prime minister? Do you know who prime minister is? Yesterday, I was discussing with one of our brother, you know, those issues that I normally talk evangelist to. So the guy was telling me that he just take time to search about Simon Ekpa. Say who? Don't say so. Search about prime minister. He say okay, prime minister, about his military career. That the guy is an army and he's still serving. I say yes. Yesterday he mentioned his camp where he's serving, number one. So the guy was telling me that and this guy is a reserve soldier. Now he was telling me how Nigeria thinks say Finland go carry their reserve soldier and do to them. Say no matter what happened, hence that guy is a soldier. Say nothing. No how West Finland go carry their soldier give to Nigeria. Say which country be that? That do they know that as soon as you are a soldier, you are a bullet to defend your country. And that guy is there to defend Finland. Then I say, okay, now you know. You have to go search more. Search and more. If you search more, then you will join what is happening. You understand me? Just like this Hausa man now. It's too late for a man to cry when his head is off. It's too late for a man to cry when his head is off. I remember those days when we are in North. We don't hear about Fulani. It's just like what you said when we are in school. Here in Ano, Etienne, Efik, Hausa, Yoruba, and the Igbo. Management no Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo. When nothing like
wait, you know verse. You know there is nothing like Efik again. We don't know anything about Efik again.
That is what I'm saying. There is nothing like Efik now. So they are trying to put Fulani. They started with Hausa Fulani. Then when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started exposing them, telling people what they're supposed to know. Now they come up with AREWA North, AREWA this, AREWA Conception, Mieti Anla. Later they come in with full Fulani. We the Fulani. And Hausa is going down. That is the reason why this guy came out to cry. This is an old man cry, no be cry of child. This is not a kid cry. This is an A cry of an old man. He is telling the people exactly what is happening. He is telling the people to wake up. These people you think is our brothers, they are not our brothers. We don't know who they are. They came from somewhere. They have killed. They have pursued them from house and land. The houses now are they use one leg to stand in that country called Nigeria. The men Hausa now use one leg. It's only we, Biafran, the Igbos, that still stand with two legs. Why? Because Obatobie is here. Even Obatobie or Obatosu, Obatara, Yabidosu, everything starts happening in our own present. Obatara, everything. If you guys look back, you will know that yes. As soon as
Mazi, sorry to cut you off. Mazi, sorry to cut you off.
Right on.
Casey, go on now. What is it? Casey.
Mazi, sorry to cut you off. There's a place in a cross river called Nsobo village speak complete Igbo.
Yeah.
There's a place in Cross River State. Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Okay, it's like he's
can you hear me?
Yes, Casey.
Yes, we can hear you, Casey.
Hello?
Casey,
there's a place in the Cross River called Nsobo. Nsobo is speak complete Igbo. They don't change anything. Okay. There's a place in the Cross River State. There's a place in Cross River State.
Okay, continue. Echo Joya. Let him come back again.
Yes. So, and this Brekete, I'm sure this Brekete really know. Nobody will say that he don't know what is happening in that country called Nigeria. They knew what is going on, but they are afraid to say it. He normally come to his studio to say one or two things, but against Biafrans, against the truth. And whosoever is against the truth, anytime you fight grace will fight you. Okay, just look at three private jets, 6 in France, right? Wow. And Abbas and the other ones, they are in national television, laughing, making caricature. See how they are saying it. And they just read that news that day and they forget about it. And this is what has been going on. I remember when Buhari, let Buhari, they ordained him, the second coming of him. He wear this Fulani apa. Apandi Fulani aneya banta. Ama mi chetre ham neku. Apandi Fulani nei.
Yes.
He wore it that day. Imagine the day I nominated the inauguration. Oh yeah, Apandi Fulani. I was saying na why? So here wezoku and the yonya wezoku Fulani. That man, he is the last Fulani president, and he opened doors, just like you said. He opens doors to every Fulanis to come in wherever you are. Troop inside Nigeria. Okay, Lenin Madodika, small Hitler. Only we used to call him prime minister in Kaduna then. What's that his name? The former governor.
Who? Former governor of where?
Of Kaduna State.
Erufai.
Now nobody is hearing Erufai because he has finished his job. You know, Just look at how many Hausas El-Rufai killed in Kaduna. He opened the road. Fulani was buying. He even told us that they have went to beg them to even give them money to stop killing people. While that is what they set up. Now nobody is hearing him again. But where they will jam their end is where Obatosu is. He is there and he is there. So, and he's told us yesterday that never, ever that Finland will say anything about him. So we have that confidence. And my brothers and sisters, you people should have that confidence. Just know that what he is doing is what he's supposed to do. He came to finish it and he will do that. He came to finish it and he will do that. Without what he is doing, I mean, I think that Biafra land will be looking like Benue side or whatever.
Exactly.
Biafra side will be just like Jos. Okay, now they are saying that there is no food. Hunger is this, hunger is that. The Fulanis, they have killed all the farmers. They have destroyed all the farmlands. They have taken all the... Okay, when there is no people to farm, when there was no farmland, then why wouldn't there be hunger and starvation? And this is really what they want. They hope in oil. But I remember Onyendu said, take your oil and leave us. Take that fucking oil, leave us. We will make something. We will create. Okay, now they have sold the oil up front. Where is Asani Dokubo? Asani Dokubo was shouting, if Tinubu failed, come and hold me responsible. And now he's running. I remember Mbe riot. I don't know. Oh, one guy from that side. This guy, I don't know what to say now. I don't know what to call him. He was just saying, look at the Igbos. The Igbos, they are in their homes. They didn't open shop, but we open our shops. That he went out to buy WC. He couldn't buy WC. Or WC is, I told him to use your mama pot and the sheet. Construct your wife's pot as WC. Everyone si na nwaonye ndị Igbo enwe ihe a na-ewepụ n'anụ ma na-eri anụ. There is something you take out from me before you eat. That is what we are. If people know what they are, they have to stand for their right and defend this our land, so that we will Biafra. That is the real name of Biafra, Biafra, and the people will come and see us. Thank you very much, Majugu. Thank you very much. Let me use my mic here,
sir. Ngozi, you are welcome back. Ngozi, you have the mic.
Hello, brother Ugo.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Ndeme.
Demedela.
Chineke na-agọzi n'ụmụ Biafra.
You say?
Onye si na ọ naghị eme ọ na-eme. Ya ka abụ ọ naghị akọ m n'ọnụ. Agbawa prime minister ọ na-atọ m rịrịrịrị. Ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ọkwa na ọta. So ihe a na ha na-eme na-ama chigi ọ dị na late. Because mgbe my brother na-ekwu okwu, mgbe Ikoto na-ekwu okwu, ọ na-asị na na Hausa na onwezi ihe dịka Hausa. Ọ dịgolu ndị Hausa late. Because why na ndị Fulani ewericha n'obodo ha. Because 1991 mgbe nọ na Kano with my auntie. Yeah, na know that time Hausa Fulani. Because mgbe mpempe na anụ Hausa. So omeche na anụ Hausa Fulani. Ugbu a na-aza anụ Hausa Fulani, ya na anụzi bụ Fulani. So ọ dịgolu ha late. So ihe na-agwa ụmụ Biafra bụ nwụrịba na ọnwụ. Because na ọ bụ Chineke nna zitere anyị our father ihe our father nwere ike imeni o wezitela anyị our father bụ Nnamdi Okwu Kanu my brother obi ha ka anyị ga na-akọ ote ndị Fulani si wee mee ndị Hausa ka aka ji wee mee anyị n'ala Igbo nke anyị aka njọ na anyị Biafra niile because onwe ihe niile nne gị gbado everything niile na-eme na social media but nne keep point ka nne pick nyanwa our prime minister bata urgent this thing ha ebe niile ka o kwuchi okwu if ka social media na-agba gburugburu everybody mechiche ọnụ because onye ọ kụziri anyị ihe anyị n'ime ahụ o gburu anyị ihe anyị n'ime ahụ ebe niile ajụ oyi akwife rodugo ebidobeghị olewe akwife na Lagos anwa ebe ka afa obi kuba na kobo obi gịnị ka a na-akpọ ya egbaji ha ga-ele ha niile ma na ha mụ na ha niile ha ga-elegbado ya wee kwụọ ụgwọ niile ndị Zuji ka ebe ọ bụ na ha anaghị anụ ihe ihe na-agwa ndị Yoruba ehetekwa m ndị Yoruba o enwe m nọ na Lagos o but I don't care, I don't bloody care. Ihe m nwa chọbụ Biafra because onwe ọ dị ka be mmadụ but a na-agwa Yoruba I will say this in local language anyị I will say this in the pidgin English make una no dey call Igbo any day wey Igbo go say nzọgbu Enyimba nzọgbu Enyimba as we do for Kano 1991 when Hausa Fulani said I know they hear word then hear word then stay for Sabongeri then say inyamiri ba wahala nchani ihe mbọsị ga-ebi na Lagos di nzọgbu Enyimba nzọgbu Enyimba
my sister weliwe chelukwa ọkwa ịma this 1991 Rayabonki anyị na-ekwu okwu ya ọ bụrụ na icheta ị ga-ama na ndị Yoruba niile enweghị onye anọ m Kano den eso m na ofu onye na ndị mere mkpọtụ Rayabonki a anyị nọ n'ime ahịa ihe abido ịma ihe a the first day second day the third day ya anyị mechiri Igbo road niile onwe ọtụtụ mgbe ihe a na-eme onweghị onye Yoruba pụtara outside ihe niile ihe ndị zọrọ Sabongeri ụsọ ndị Igbo ndị Bini nọ mgbe ahụ because ihe ka iwe na-ewe ma ihe dịka ndị Cross River ma ọwụ ndị gịnị ha nọrọ ha na-asị I no be Igbo mgbe ihe a na-eme ndị amụrụ dị onye ọnwụ na hence na-akụ isi ala ihe na na-akụ isi ala na that time a ihe na ndị mmụọ ndị Yoruba ka ha gburu wee n'ime kudu n'ime ihe dịka brigade kudu wada atụesịrị ha n'ime ọmị exactly mgbele anya ebe anyị bi mgbe ahụ na Church Road aga m akpọ the number mana ebe anyị bi na Church okay all right ebe anyị bi na Church Road ya dị ndị Yoruba ịmakwa na ndị Yoruba niile na ha ngị ụta n'ihu ya dị na-ele anya si na ọwụ ọmọ Igbo and Hausa mgbe ha jiri mata na ọ na-eme ewu mgbe ha nụwaziri na ọwụ ndị be ha ka a na-egbu na Birnin Kudu na Yankaba ime ebe ahụ niile onwere anyị nọ na Igbo Road by New Road na that junction ebe ahụ ka anyị na trafiki onye ọnwụ na o nwere ndị Yoruba niile na-agbapụta ha kpọpụtakwa ha na-atịrị anyị na ha wụ na nna
my brother
enweghị ndị Yoruba eme maka ma ndị ha wụ
no ka mgbe ezo mbọsọ ga-eseti ihe Yoruba wa ga-asị nzọgbu Enyimba ancha ga-agba m na chi n'ime ọhịa
Me, I don't understand though. I'm here with you people though. I'm here with you people. So speak English.
Our sister.
Okay, sister. Okay, sister.
My sister, what is sister? Oh, we are sorry. Oh, do you know what I'm saying? I'm
here.
saying that.
What is this about? You go eat now, you be the eat before.
No, Maz, yeah, they here. Oh, I just give them time to talk. I was here.
Our what is sister? See, I said that enough is enough
I'm here. Yes.
I said that let us be thanking God, because God, He sent us our Savior. He sent us a Father. He sent us
a son.
Because
yes.
if not because of Mazinandi Kanu, you will not be saying all those things we are saying.
Not at all. Not at all.
It's true. Our PM will not rise up if not be Nandi Kanu.
Yes.
So this man, you open our eyes. You open the whole world eyes. You open Yoruba eyes. But in Yoruba own, I say it's too much. I say the day when we go stand up, say Nzobu enyimba enyi Nzobu enyimba Zobu enwoke enyimba Zobu enwanyi enyimba. Yeah, I said that day, Yoruba people will live for Lagos. Then go know say what people don't arrive.
My sister, Yoruba people, they are just empty vessels. There's just drum the loudest noise. They can't do anything.
Let me tell you, the time when we rise up, in 1991 riot in Kano, thank God say my brother is there. We witness everything. When Ojuku, our Ikem Ojuku enter, they not allow Ojuku to enter Sabongeri. Ojuku are not from a port. Only Obrana Nando, Hababa Rosiros Natanibo.
Yes.
Who else command? Who else go say I'm not Igbo? All those stupid people, majority people, when they will speak, they will say I'm not Igbo, but your name is Ngozi, your name is Ikechuku. You understand? Everybody, I will suffer and you don't know who is Igbo, who is Ibili,
your name is
Ijo. You understand? Then kill everybody, then wipe everybody. One Ojuku enter like this, I be my brother, is it not true?
It's true.
Okay.
It's true.
Everybody was rushing and be going. Our Ikamba, he said anybody that put money for Rosiros, that should burn down Rosiros down. Nobody. So what I'm saying this is that let us be grateful to our God. Because if Nafulani get our buruburu, if Nafulani get Nanikano, if Nafulani get Hobatobia, they will not use it to joke. We know them from Hausa. So our people are minority. We don't care. Who wants to live in Hausa? Let them live. We don't care.
Yes.
Who don't want to live for Lagos? Let them live for Lagos. We don't care. What we care is Biafra land.
Yes.
It's our home. We are going home. Yesterday, one idiot, our Fulani man is asking our Obatobie. He said, "When I come to the zoo, because I want to let you know that our food is not poisonous." When our Obatobie wedge him, he run away.
He ran away.
And what I will say, all the whole Biafra, time is coming. Nama, Nama will not enter our land anymore.
Sure.
Time is coming.
They're not going to enter.
Anybody that is buried their father, their mother, anything, no more. I will start.
Go to Saudi Arabia. You will not see one church
in our land
Go
anymore.
to Saudi Arabia. You will not see one church standing. Only mosques in Saudi Arabia. Our land is the Israel land. No mosques must stand in our land.
Time is coming. If we put the law this year, I will be grateful. No more Awusa cow in our Igbo, in our Biafra land.
Supported.
Let them go and die. Let them go and die and perish. We are annoyed. We are annoyed. Women are annoyed. They are crazy. All these tomatoes, no more. If not, I want to kill them, don't kill all of us. They are crazy. We are annoyed. No more. Ala na-apụ ha. Ala na-apụ.
Relax.
Anyatisa. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. They've sold Nigeria. They've sold the whole that zoo country. They are Biafra. Will be Biafra forever. Biafra forever. Enough is enough.
He say, okay, we don't knock am here for 3 good hours. We have to go and rest. I beg. My person no fall. As we continue, one thing we must know is that when you hear our Prime Minister tell you that the zoo is fallen, I want you to understand that truly, the zoo has fallen. Not that it has collapsed, it has been crushed. Our Prime Minister said in Finland that we are going to sink Nigeria. And when you look at what has happened now, is Nigeria not sinked? When the oil has been sold upfront to, when they borrow money, go buy when they borrow money, go buy presidential jet. Still, the people where they owe can't seize the presidential jet to join them. I don't know what you want to see again. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say that Nigeria is doomed, and you are waiting for when you will see Nigeria destroyed. When already you see people being massacred like nothing, you don't understand. You see everything going on like you don't understand. Well, if you don't understand, you will not understand. We will go, but before we will go around again. I beg, make we just take 2 minutes to do our final submission before we go. Make I start from you, Auntie Ngozi Obie.
Hello, my brother. Sorry,
Yes,
because the thing here is hurting me. That's why it's hurting me. So we hear what our Obatobia said yesterday, and I'm so grateful to God. I'm so grateful for Chukwu Abiyama. We have a people that yes show us that yes we are belong somewhere. And Biafrans, please, any money you have, we need money now. It's not the time of any panky. This is not panky game. If you hear what is happening in our land, you will know that yes, we mean business. This is not business of Obatobia, because people will say, I'm helping Obatobia. You're not helping Obatobia. You're not helping him. You're helping yourself. You're helping your generation. Please let us focus and finance needed. Any amount you have, put in that purse. We need it. And brother God will bless you.
He
Chukwu
said,
okike Abịama ga-enye gị ike n'ebe ike n'idiro. Chukwu okike ana Igbo ga-echekwa gị. Ana Igbo ga-echekwa gị n'ezinụlọ gị na-eke. Chekwa gị n'oye, chekwa gị na afọ, chekwa gị na nkwọ. Ọ ga-echekwa our warriors. Mmakpọ afa because unu ka nkọ. So na kparawa. Rafael, Adadiora mma, 55. Vision 55 unu ka ahụ. Onye nwanyị ga-echekwa unu, ọ ga na-edu unu.
I'm Betty.
Onye nwanyị ọ ga-edu gị na-eke. Due gị n'afọ, due gị n'oyi. Nwa iji aga nwa Biafra. Bunye so ya elu. Before budete ya, anyị ga-enweta Biafra. Obatobie, Semonakpan, eje anabi isi ụlọ. Onye na-achụ gị na-achụ n'efu.
Ise.
Nna, jee ije gị, pụtara anyị Biafra. Ebon! Biafra.
Ebon! Dewo, my sister, thank you so much. What is sister, are you there?
I'm here. Mazi.
Yes.
Let me pray for you with my language. Organize Sunwe, Uyoke. Organize Sunwe, Ogoruvo. Organize Sunwe, Aso.
He said,
oh dear, Kidiri, Oki Biafra Kowore. Ubia Nwe, Kami Biafra. Aronwe, must be Biafra. Kabuka Bukaruo Ma. Kebuke Maru on my way. Okay, return to send that almost in the name of Chuko Okike Abiyama. God bless you. I said, God will bless you in the morning. God will bless you in the afternoon. God will bless you in the night. I said, whatever they plan for you, we go back to sender. Your eye must see Biafra. Your leg, you must enter Biafra in good health. That is the prayer for you. You see, the same thing go to our Batobie. Our Batobie now be the Agbara Gururu. The one that is destroying the Nigeria, the zoo is panicking. He's panicking because they use small puppet eye to look at him. They thought he cannot do anything. They look at him and say, oh, it's only one man. That is why they don't want to. Look at it today. They are so ashamed of themselves. They don't know what to, they are just only kitty kata, like headless chicken. That is how they are looking right now. There is nothing they can do right now to stop us. Whether they put laws that we deal with themselves and not us, we are gone. We are not expecting any money from Nigeria, from the zoo. The people that will give us money have money in abroad. No matter how rich you are in Nigeria, you have bank account in abroad. So if you want to help, that their rules and regulation will not affect you. Oh, big Kobana and those lots them. If you want to help this our liberation, your struggle, yourself, like my sister just said, you are doing it for yourself and not for our PM. You are doing this struggle for your generation to come because you are sending your children to come and school in abroad. Abroad is not their land. No Englishman will send their children to Nigeria. No Englishman will send their children to Africa. But we are sending our children here. Why? Because Africa is gone. The only way Africa will be risen is when Biafra come. So you people that have money in account here in abroad, please go and do IOU loan so that you will get money. You put 10 million, you get 20 million. Go and do that to save yourself and your generation, and not Samanekpa. Samanekpa is just the eye, like he said. It's just the face of Biafra. It's not the only one doing it. He can't do it alone. He needs you and he needs us. And we are helping him. Come and help us to get Biafra so that our enjoyment will start. They call you people little dogs. We are nobody. We do robots. We are nobody. They don't count us as anything. We are not human beings. So that we are not human beings. But the oil is in our land and they are mortgaging our oil. Without us, we will sink everything from the second. We will sink it. All of us will go down. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Thank you so much. You have the mic.
Yeah, thank you, my sisters, Ngozi and the Worry sister. I normally, have the whenever you call our Prime Minister Itiari Kondo. That name is really wonderful name, and he is the Itiari Kondo.
No, it's Agbaragburu.
Yes, just like this guy that died in London, had he been, he did not die in London, we no go know say he always run. He go dey Nigeria talk bullshit, all those things wey go talk, but on Sunday he will take flight and run to London. Now God catch him for there. That's why people know say, so every Monday you dey run go London, every Sunday night you go run go London. And the funniest thing be say all that money wey they call capital oil, this one Fulani they don't collect am back because na dem give am to. And the signatures to that oil, capital oil or whatever, the next king, na Fulani still get them, and they don't take them back.
Brother, so please hold your line of thought. My brother, hold your line of thought. Let me ask you something. What about Wazirik? Is it Wazirik? No, this man that they jail in London here. What's his name? The one that what did they do to him? They took all his property. The minute he was arrested, they took all his property. The same thing that we do to this man. All his property is gone. His children will never step foot in Nigeria because when the father was doing, they did not speak to the father. Said, "Daddy, what you are doing is wrong." They could not speak to their father. All of them are accomplices. They should not near Nigeria. our children will deal with their children.
That is it. So had it been this guy, so this is a lesson to other ones. So they have to support, even through backyard, fine. Obato Obie say, our hand is like this. Our hand is open, wide open. Come in, then we will accept you back. You know. So instead of fighting Biafra, we need to fight our enemies. Onyendu say we must defend Biafra land at all costs, and that is what we are doing, and that is what Obatobie is doing. So Biafrans, wherever you are, stick to Obatobie. Whatever you contribute is something. Your EG Garaga, your mouth, your sharing, your like, $1. Onyendu say, can $1 kill you? $1. Do you know how many you guys are over there? $1. Let us see what we will make out of this. The 25 years or whatever they impose is nothing. They have been killing us now. We have been dying now. So are we afraid? We are not afraid of 25 years or whatever. What we need is Biafra or Biafra. Thank you very much, Mazi. The prayer you people has prayed, we all accept it. He say. Thank you very much.
Well, me, I don't know what to talk again, but everything we don't hear and we don't talk and finish. But the truth remains that who know, you know go know. Biafra they here already. As we the talk, Biafra they here already. Let us all support. At least if you don't want give your money, say you the dash money, make your people get freedom. Give it as a loan that you will get in the shortest while. I tell you, because when we they talk that Biafra is coming, people know they understand that Biafra is coming. That thinking is still a joke. When you see Nigeria getting synced by themselves, they are by themselves with their own hand, they are sinking their own Nigeria. Even the people that were fighting against what we were doing yesterday are today shocked at what they were fighting for. We will continue to do the needful. Come out and support your own freedom. And I beg, like this video. The fundraising is this weekend again. By next tomorrow, we'll be fundraising. I implore all of us to join hands together. Let us liberate our land. You see testimonies here and there that our warriors at home are doing the needful. Every kobo you drop into the post has been used judiciously, even extra. So why are you still waiting? Come, let us get our freedom. The freedom has been given to us by God Almighty, but we are there to take it. If you don't take it, it remains there. Somebody else wants to take away this freedom. Let us not allow an infidel to take our freedom away from us. I will say from me to you,